but I'm saying we're actually live at 8 o'clock today. It's kind of crazy.
I need to get some lotion for my hands. Give me 2
Look,
seconds.
and this motherfucker's
I
still
just
not
went
ready at
live.
8 o'clock.
It's fine. It's fine. We're
That is
live. Let's go live. I just need some lotion.
That is going to be
got
the
up to use the
first.
restroom.
That's going to be the first words you hear on my Spotify's. I need to put lotion on my hands.
I do. All right, you're 2 seconds. 2 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not that kind of podcast, I promise you.
It might be.
If I just did it, the audio listeners would not even know. What's up, Kat? Thanks so much for dropping in, buddy. Yo, I do want to say also, thank you, Korpsx. Without you, this podcast would not see Spotify. So I appreciate the work you put in there.
Thank you.
Shout out to Korpsx and Spotify.
Yeah, bro.
A round of applause.
Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, I mean,
look at what's on my watch.
What
is that? I have no idea what that is, but we can't read it.
It was your thumbnail.
Ah, look at that.
Notification that you're live. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Isn't that?
I will say though, we've definitely gained some new subscribers on the Spotify. So shout out Spotify and everybody who's subscribing. And yeah, man.
Shout out Spotify.
Yo,
you know what? I've actually the last 2 weeks I've actually had people that hit me up that watch after because they don't watch during.
Yo, real quick, big shout out to Nelly. She always watches it back.
I love Nelly. She makes sure she shows love in my stream. She shows, and she. Yeah,
let's give it up for the people who show love, man. Let's just real quick.
All of you guys.
Let's just give it up to all the lovers. Yeah, lovers.
Yeah, man.
Lovers.
What's up, Motion? What's up, guys? Yeah, true and based.
But okay, wait, hold on. I want to finish the conversation that Punch and I were having right now because he was just complimenting the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, the best team in the football league right now. Just saying. Don't roll your fucking eyes, bro. They're literally the best team in the league right now.
No, okay.
Winning is winning.
They were the best team that night. I will give them that. As a competitor.
Either of them? Hold on.
Oh, we muted?
Damn, Cisco got us muted, bro.
Damn, rip. Oh, it's probably because your desktop's muted?
Yeah. My desktop was muted.
I've had that. I've done that a lot.
But it's because I normally open the Streamlabs before I open anything else. But this time I opened Streamlabs first. Or after I opened this. So like everything got fucked up as it was going this way.
Wait, testing. Wait, can you hear me? Oh shit. Let me check. Sorry, let me check my stream. Because now I don't know if they could hear me.
Can you guys hear Zero?
I can.
It'll literally show you right in Streamlabs if they can hear you.
I know. I don't see the levels. That's why.
Damn, fucking rookie night, guys. What's going on here?
No, I'm sure. We're talking about my Eagles. We're talking about my Eagles, baby.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Back to the Eagles. Good. Damn, how did we even get... where was I?
You said you were watching the game last night.
They were the best team that night. I'll give that to them. The tush push, I think, is the most unstoppable play in all of football, right?
Yep.
I think that the fact that they want to ban it is crazy as fuck to me.
Bro, they can't hear me. Hold on. Sorry. Go ahead.
It's stupid that they want to ban it.
What's that?
It's stupid that they want to ban it.
Yeah, just like the hip drop tackles.
Yes. Well, I mean, that's different. That's for a different reason because you can fuck somebody up like that.
They think it's an unfair part of the game, right? It's unfair. It's unsafe.
Oh, it's unfair because other teams can't do it. That's the difference. Other teams have tried to do it. We're in the
testing.
Low 90% of it, and we do it over 90% of the time. Other teams altogether are barely doing it 60% of the time, accomplishing it.
Now, there was an era where Tom Brady could do it really well.
Well, yeah, it was a little bit different. His sneak was a little bit different. He didn't have somebody pushing from behind him. Mm-hmm. He would just go in there and like kind of
like drop down. You know what I mean? And to me, that was even more unfair because their linemen were like diving at the other lineman's legs. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's fucked up because you are literally risking their legs. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I hate chop blocks. I thought that was one of the wackest things of the game. You know what I mean? Because you could just
in the league right now.
The Eagles were the best team last night for sure.
The Eagles are the best team in the NFL right now. You cannot tell me any different. They are 9-1. There is no other team that is close to their record. Closest team is 8-3.
Is this a real chat? Is that real?
Yeah, 8-3. 8-3 is, and that's Kansas City. They beat Kansas City. Kansas City to me is
Baltimore Ravens are better than Kansas City. The Detroit Lions are better than Kansas City.
No.
Even though I don't really believe the Detroit Lions are better than Kansas City, their record is currently better.
Yeah, but that record's that right there holds no weight. That holds no weight. Right? My thing is
my record holds weight. 9-1.
No, their playing ability is like, bro, it's second to none. Jalen Hurts has definitely stepped up to be one of the best.
He played like shit last night,
but he's stepped up to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. You know what I mean?
He will be MVP this year.
He made some clutch plays. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't think he had his best game, but the thing is about the best players is they show up when it matters, and he got the dub. You know what I mean?
That's what the best team in the league does, bro. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what the stats are in offense. It doesn't matter what the stats are in special teams. It doesn't matter what the stats are on defense. All that matters is that you come out with a W. That's all that matters.
I would say,
inch or a mile.
I would say that Kansas City is not going to get far, though they are, to me, they are the best team in the league. When your receivers on the season have it was an astounding number, bro. It was like 40 drop passes.
26 drop passes on the season. That's the number one in football. And they had 6 drop passes last night.
They had 3 on that final drive. So
the best team in the league doesn't do that.
And I'll give that.
The best team in the league's number one receiver, who is a tight end, doesn't get the ball punched out.
Yeah, that's a weird thing you're starting to see a lot nowadays too. Is dudes are starting to get the football punched out of their hands as they're being tackled.
Is that legal? Can you do that?
Yeah,
it is very legal. All right, we don't have to talk about football anymore. I already know where my team stands. I know that we're the number one team in the league right now, and I know that the playoffs on the NFC side are going to go through Philadelphia again, and we will see you in Vegas. That's all I'm going to say.
Be careful because the dark horse team, your dark horse team is the Lions. That is the
Lions have beat nobody this season. The Lions have beat nobody to earn that fucking record, and the only team that they played that was a winning team was the Baltimore Ravens, and they lost by 30 fucking points. So I don't want my friend to hear this because he's a Lions fan, and I started getting on his ass a little bit last night. But look at the Lions record, just like the Cowboys record, they have not beat a winning team.
Wow, yo, Cat's coming in saying your team is mid as fuck. Damn, I mean,
who the fuck is his team? Who the fuck is he a fan of? You can't call my team mid when we're sitting at the top of the leaderboard. Playoffs are going to go through us. We're sitting at 9-1. We've only lost to one team, and that was the fucking New York Jets. Don't come at me.
Hey! I'm just a messenger.
Be careful because the Carolina Panthers were 15-1, and they went to the Super Bowl and got wrecked. They got wrecked, bro. With Cam Newton, they got wrecked.
I don't want to hear about anybody else's team. If your team is better than mine, then go ahead and open your mouth. But as of right now, nobody's team is better.
He said he's a Bills fan? I don't know.
We'll see you next week, buddy. And you have to, and I think they play in Philadelphia. Oh, good luck.
Say his team is Eagles.
I used to think that the Bills were the chosen ones. That's too bright.
Let me pull your fucking chat up. Is your chat talking shit right now?
Yo, chat, talk that shit. Save's about to get in there and get in there like swimwear. Really give you a wedgie.
All right. While Cisco does that, I want to welcome everybody to the Usual Tuesday podcast. Yeah, brought to you by your lovely hosts. Yeah, Save One of Save One Gaming, my man 0%, the macadamian nut, and I am Korpsx. Yeah, of Korpsx Collection and KorpsXcollection.com. Yeah. Another episode. This is episode 33. Gentlemen, we're rolling. We'll talk football later, though. Yeah, we'll talk some more shit later.
I guess so. Yo, Save put himself on mute for a second.
No. Bro, let me just tell you this. I love you, Zero, but I'm not even gonna say anything, bro. It's not even about you. It's just about your computer.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know about sports. Okay, I will never talk shit on sports because I don't really. I mean, I just don't know. But yeah, Eagles. Sorry, that was a little. Eagles. Never heard of them. That's because they're irrelevant. Don't worry about them.
Crazy. You turn on the any sports channel right now, they're talking about the Eagles. I'm just saying they're the number 1 team in all of the NFL. So, all right. Anyways, all right. Hey, thank you for such a great introduction. Of course, I feel like I haven't seen you, baby.
That was good. That was good.
I love you guys, man.
Bro, you want me to tell you something about Damien? Let me tell you how good of a friend Damien is.
Jesus Christ. What'd I do?
Let me tell you about Damien, bro. So today, I'm mad tired, bro. I didn't sleep much last night. We're chilling at lunch, right? We both ate our food because we both meal prep. So we're sitting there eating our food. And I was like, damn, man, I could fall asleep right here. And Damien knows that I'm like very caffeine sensitive. So he's like, yo, you want to go get a chai latte? And I was like, oh yeah, from Starbucks? He's like, yeah, let's go. So we're going. He drives. And then we're almost there, right? And I'm like, yo, what are you going to get? And he's like, oh, I'm not going to get anything. And I was like, what the fuck you mean you're not going to get anything? Why are we going to Starbucks then? And he was like, so you can get a chai latte.
Oh,
this man drove me
Damo.
so I could get a drink instead of being like, okay, I'll see you when you get back. What a cutie.
What a doll. Look at you.
Cutie, bro.
Yeah, real quick, Cat's putting his money where his mouth is. I appreciate the love, by the way, Save. If Bills lose, I'll donate $10 to you, Save. That's what he says.
Okay. Shoot your Venmo. Next Tuesday.
I think he'll just drop a dono, no?
Wait, but what if I lose? I want to pay him.
Oh shit! There you go, Cat. You got a real bet on your hands then. $10.
I'll pay it live on stream too.
Dang. Hey. Yeah, very careful with that information, bro. I accidentally doxed myself the other day.
Hey, let's go.
I'm just saying, bro.
I won't dox myself. I'll pay $10 live on stream if we lose. I promise you I will.
That'd be wild. All right, there you go, Cat. Drop your Venmo.
Drop his Venmo next week. Depending on who loses.
You don't gotta pay me the Bills fan. You know why? You know why I got money? Wait, sorry, bro. My chat gets all.
Oh my god! Now he wants to talk shit. I'm over here trying to be a man about the shit.
Anyway, my bad. I didn't mean to distract.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm a Bills fan too, though. I like the Bills.
Yeah, you like everybody. Shut the fuck up.
I just like good football. Honestly, I just like good football.
I like watching football too. It's a great sport.
I'm a fan of the sport. You know, I'm a fan of the sport, and I like.
Oh, my address is about to get leaked. Hold on.
Didn't you just say that? We were literally just talking about.
Bro, this motherfucker leaked my fucking phone number one time.
Who?
Oh my god.
Frankie. That shit was funny as fuck. Nobody texts me though. But.
All right. So today, everybody, as you guys know, per usual, the usual Tuesday podcast crew, we like to try to bring you, informational topics, stuff that we can argue about, or things that we can kind of jot and gist around. And so usually, for the usual Tuesday podcast, I get real philosophical with it. Right. But this one, I wanted to put something a little bit more, I guess, better into context is do you guys ever think that society will reach a point of crisis where we allow lawlessness for 24 hours? Like the Purge, right?
You know, this is such an interesting question. When you sent the topics that you wanted to talk about tonight on the group chat, this was like the first one that popped out of me because I was just talking about this the other day, and I don't know if you guys know this, but in the state of California, you can't chase looters out anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There is a maximum that you can now steal from stores without getting chased.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like 50 grand or some shit like that.
I didn't think it was that high, but I did hear it was like
it
was like a couple thousand.
High.
I thought it was like $2,000-$3,000 or something.
Pretty sure it's higher than that.
No, because if it's 50 grand, couldn't you like steal a car? Isn't that true?
I mean, let's see. Let's look it up.
Yeah.
We got the good old.
Because like if I could jam out with the 2023 Honda Accord, I don't fucking do it.
You know, you think a fucking used 2010 fucking Honda Civic is easily chilling at a cool, 18,000 on the fucking car lot right now.
Oh, it's
2010, not even.
$950. When is this?
Yeah, 950. That makes sense.
I
thought it was maybe
thought it was less than 1,000.
I
Hamas
thought
and
it just
Israel.
went up like all crazy.
Cat, I'm doing more research into it. I'm not in a place to talk about it right now, but maybe later.
I think 50K is where you cross petty theft now. Because
but Frankie has a point. You can't steal a car because that's Grand Theft Auto.
yeah.
The
that's
game?
GTA. That's GTA.
No, I'm just playing.
Sure.
Did you not know that Grand Theft Auto was named after?
It's like a thing. Yeah. I know. It's a thing.
I was gonna say,
imagine he didn't know, bro.
He's
like,
a good
bro,
kid.
like-
I was gonna say you are a good fucking kid.
No, but when
Oh
I
my
started
God.
hearing people say Grand Theft Auto, I was like, damn, like on PlayStation or something.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I know it's like a charge or not a charge. Like that's the crime.
The ones.
Fuck was that sound? Did you guys hear that?
It was his water bottle, I think.
Was it? My bad.
It sounded like something went. You hear that? It sounded like, that was crazy.
He's fucking sucking on that thing, dude. Let's
My
go.
bad,
Wild. Oh shit, that was wild. That scared the fuck out of me.
Sorry.
But all the topics that I sent, they are all kind of going to tie into each other. But we've all seen The Purge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
what a great concept for a movie.
I thought it was next level, bro. It was scary to me. Like,
Okay, would you be the type of person that would go out and be out in the streets, or would you be that type of person that hunkered down?
I feel like I'd hunker down. I'm like, why do I need to do shit? You know what I mean? Why do I need to do
Because the thing that made it very interesting is that all crime is legal, but the majority of the crime that happens is murder.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is this: is I probably would be out in the streets, but I wouldn't be looking. Because I remember in the movie it had said like the primal nature of humans, like to like let it out, to have 24 hours to like let all these primal feelings out or whatever. And I don't think I'd be out there doing that, but I would be primal in the idea of like I would be evading. Like if it was just me, right? Like
A sport would be getting away.
what? Yeah, like tag, bro. We are playing tag for the next 24 fucking hours. Like
nah, bro, that's the craziest game of tag ever.
That's actually pretty tight. Yeah,
I'm
that's
out.
like get your instincts up type of deal.
Catch me in the woods, bro. Catch me in the woods, bro. You ain't catching me, dog. My ancestors ran these woods, bro. What are you talking about? I'm gone later. The first place, like I don't know. I thought that was the one stupid thing about that movie is like, why would I sit in this house with no kind of like defense system in place if this has been going on for years?
Well, you would put a defense system in place, right?
Fucking absolutely. These
Real
right here,
quick.
baby.
I was gonna say, Kat said it's not possible even if the government for some reason did want to do crime, for everybody to do crime, it's such a social taboo that it's just not possible. But I don't agree.
I have something to that. But I'm gonna save that for a little bit.
We'll
Later.
see.
It is possible, but even Frankie said, like in the movie, they state that no banks hold any money during this time, and that
But I would just
stores,
yeah.
all the stores are bunkered down. So it's like he said, "Are you gonna risk your life for some petty cash?"
Yeah, like I'd probably just want funds. Like that's kind of it. Like that's the only thing that I see like worth doing. But I don't want to
Getting
kill
your bank
anybody,
up?
bro. Yeah, bro. Quick.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
However much money I can get, fuck it.
Yeah, I would try and get as much money as I could get too.
And then, but like, why kill anybody? In my head, I'm like, why? I got no beefs. I don't want anybody dead.
Yeah, but the concept is right. Like you are good for literally 364 days of the year, right? Like everything is okay. There's no squabbles. There's no arguments. There's no really any type of tension or anything like that.
Mhm.
And once that day hits, it could be something that happened 8 months ago that you remembered, or somebody yelled at your kid or something. Now you have the right to take it out on this person, and that
That's
doesn't
just
necessarily
wild.
it doesn't necessarily mean kill them, but you have the right to.
You could hurt the shit out of them. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Rip their fingernails.
Bro,
off,
think
do all
about it
types of
too.
crazy shit.
Think about it
That's
too,
wild.
where it's like the lawlessness is not only like to let out this anger, but like our whole life we're programmed to follow X, Y, and Z rules. So imagine just the whole 24 hours where you get to do whatever,
Like you just want to run red lights.
I was gonna say, how many people are racing, bro? Like streets are probably not even okay to be driving in. Like people are just zooming.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? It's like that's the part of that movie that we don't see. Like, what if they do set up those type of underground things? But it would still be dangerous to fucking set that up. You know what I mean?
So I just asked, do you think UFC, boxing, and all other fighting sports would go as far as Tekken lifestyle? For 24 hours, it's potential.
Wait, what's Tekken lifestyle? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie.
I've never seen the movie either, but
just didn't know the reference.
Like, well, all I'm thinking is,
I know Tekken.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that
is.
is.
Like Conor McGregor and John Jones see each other in the street and they just fucking go at it due to the death, like because they're UFC fighters. Like that's how they think they're going to hurt.
You think that'd be televised? Like imagine a real beef UFC fight or something being televised like that, like on the day of the Purge, and it's like, bro, main event, this is going all out. It hits like 12 o'clock on the Purge day, and that's with the start of the main event. That'd be wild. And then we could do like gladiator events where it's just arena. Dude, that'd actually be kind of sick, but it would be wild.
Well, that's the other thing, right? It's like they used to have those types of sports for a reason, bro, because people kind of need to see that shit.
Fucking gladiators.
I don't know, bro.
Fucking gladiators.
What do you mean, bro? You're going to tell me that you don't scroll through Twitter and see somebody get shot on there? You don't like watch the video?
Oh, of course. Yeah, but that's
because
that's on Twitter.
Programmed
that's
to see that.
No, I feel like I always have some sort of like weird reaction of like, damn, that's crazy. Like I guess it makes it real. I guess it does make it real. Like, oh fuck. Like I've seen this one video of this dude. He was like filming in the back of a car and he was just holding a pistol and he was like waving it out while his buddy drove around neighborhoods. Like that shit's scary, bro. That shit's crazy.
Oh, so this is the Tekken reference. The Tekken reference is Tekken tournament. When it starts and you're in this area, whenever someone challenges you, you have to take it.
Ooh, that's like some Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels shit right there, bro. On Duelist Island.
It's like when you run into like. I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh!
Who's the best Tekken character?
The dude who's a panda. Or yes. The leopard, the leopard dude.
What's the other dude's name with the swords? Yashimoto? Is that his name? There's a dude that fucking twirls and shit, and he has swords. Frankie or Sly knows who it is, but that dude is tight too. But King is the best.
Yeah, King.
Yeah, King is the
what
best.
King,
is
yeah,
Tekken?
King.
Is Tekken an anime or like what is this?
It was like
a fighting game.
It was literally like Street Fighter, but like on crack.
Oh, Yoshimitsu, that's his name. Yeah, I was close.
So it's like Mortal Kombat, but like lower.
Mortal Kombat. It's a Mortal Kombat X Street Fighter.
Yeah, the fighting is better than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, really?
Way better. I think it's way better sequences.
Yeah, there ain't no fucking fatalities and shit like.
Whoa, fatalities are sick.
No, just the combos. The combos all together, like the sequences, like the moves that they actually do to me, like the animations of it, and then just like what they actually do. I think Mortal Kombat gets a little gimmicky with it. You know what I mean? They play too much to the character.
Yeah, I feel like Mortal Kombat, like especially their combos can get a little bit redundant and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get back to the question that you're asking, Korpsx. Are you asking that is the Purge something that we think we'll see, if something Purge like is something that we'll see, or are you asking if it's doable in real society?
Okay, because there's something I do want to read off later, so please forgive me when I pick up my phone. But yeah, let's start off with, do you even think that's possible? Let's start there. And if so, when? And if not, why not?
It's not possible. It's not possible.
You don't think so?
Fuck, I thought you were going to disagree. I don't think it's possible either, though.
It's absolutely not possible.
Why?
Well, look at the society that we live in.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way. We can't even agree on stupid little shit. There's no way that you can get everybody to agree or vote that all crime will be legal one day because everybody wants to commit crimes every other day.
I think he's talking about the legality of it, right? You're talking about like societally what would happen even if we were just given the day.
Ooh, that's even if what do you
like?
think?
It's not even a vote. It's like boom, president comes out tomorrow. Like, listen, boys,
This is what's
Purge
happening.
tomorrow. Get fucking ready. Day before Thanksgiving. Then you can give real thanks about being alive.
I think people will go ballistic. I think
You
they'll go
think?
nuts. Fuck yeah, bro.
I think
I
like
think people would
Midwest.
go nuts, stupidly though,
Bro,
like not planned out.
Look at what
Yeah,
gun
yeah.
sales. Look at gun sales with COVID. Look at the correlation between lockdowns and COVID. I mean gun sales and lockdowns, right? I said that all retarded. They as one was going up, the other was too. These were a correlating trend, right? Now you tell me that anybody could walk through my door tomorrow. It could be the mailman, bro. He might not even be in on the gimmick. I just might pop a cap in his ass. I see anybody walk into my yard the next 24 hours. It's like, bro, you're getting it.
Yeah, you're on high alert type shit.
Bro, I'm already paranoid all the fucking time. Like, what the fuck? Like, dude, what the fuck, bro? No way.
And Frank makes a good point. He says in the movies, I don't know if this is true or not. I only saw, I think, 2 of the movies. But he says that you also have people from other countries coming to celebrate
the Purge
that day as well.
See, I feel like that can't be the case.
That would have to be, that would have to be.
Yeah, that can't be.
Would have to be like a strictly American thing.
Yeah, closed borders.
Why?
And listen. Whoa, don't clip me out of context.
Why?
But yeah,
Hold on, let Demo get this.
I was gonna say like
Flip chat.
you can't. It can't be like, okay, everybody in America is gonna be safe for like the rest of the year, but everybody's gonna get it one day out of the year. However, you want to dish it out, but you can't add people to that to like dish it out and then go back to wherever they're doing things.
I agree. It would have to
Like,
be an American
come on, bro.
only day.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to create a world conspiracy on something like that. Because
what if you're on vacation?
if it's a regional thing, right? And you really want to let this happen, you run the interference from outside forces. Right? Also in the movies, it was like, I can't remember, but it was like the council. They had this weird name for it, but it was like this overseeing, governing of the world. If I remember right, at one point, in one of the movies, it was like a global thing. Somebody Google that. It's been a while since I've watched the movies.
I don't know. Frankie sounds like he's seen a lot of movies, so he'll let us know here in a second.
Okay, so Frankie, please correct me if I'm wrong. And I think to allow something like that to happen, for it to happen on a global scale, the powers that be come together and say, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, these motherfuckers is wild out here and we need to give them a day. Boom. There you go.
And I guess he wouldn't travel on Purge Day either, right? Like,
I was thinking, like, in order to outlaw that, you'd have to like prohibit travel for like that whole month or something. Because like, how would you even?
Or the week of.
Or the week? No, but like, let's say I'm going on a 2-week vacation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The week of. He said they were called the new founding fathers.
Yeah. So there was a new...
it would be the week of. You're going on a 2-week vacation. You take the 2 weeks prior to Purge week.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, my day also includes Purge.
Well, you can't. Get fucked if you do.
Get fucked, dude.
Like, you get auto shot if you do?
No, you just fucking get stranded.
What do you mean? Like, you can't come back?
Yeah. You're stuck wherever the fuck you're at. If you want to plan your 2-week vacation and one of those days falls on Purge Day, then fuck you. You had all year to plan around this.
Wait, but what if it's like family emergency? Like, boom, my family just got sick.
How fucking important is your family?
It's pretty important, bro.
If they're willing to just give a bunch of people 24 hours to kill each other, you think they give a fuck what's going on with grandma? You think they give a fuck what's going on with your family?
But I care about grandma, bro.
Grandma
you better protect her at all costs. Gee, that's all I can tell you.
Okay, here's the real question. Here's the real question. Where would be the safest place
in the air?
Be in the Purge.
You can't fly for
24 hours.
Yeah, I was about to say. In the ocean, then. Oh, but you can't. I guess you can't leave.
If there's no transport, transport by land or by sea, if there's no transport by land or by sea, somewhere in the mountainous terrains, somewhere in the woods, in the mountains.
Why would there not be able? Why would you not be able to?
I'm just saying, if globally they said, hey, this is what's going to happen, the only out of bounds
globally.
Let's just say globally. Let's just say globally. Everyone's participating on this day.
Jesus.
No airplanes, right? No boats. Have at it.
Dude, if
have
it was
cars?
globally, people are throwing
You
nukes.
have cars?
Countries are fully throwing nukes.
No, because there's no military.
And if the founding fathers are
But-
putting it together, then it's
Yeah.
kind of like, so civilians, let's think
Yeah,
civilians.
there would be no
what a
war.
civilian could have
There
in
would
their
be
home.
no war.
That's not. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, you would throw nukes. Like, if I'm the dude who knows the code, and I know the other dude who knows the codes, because I know it's like super secretive, and you need, like, the code is probably like scattered between like 3 different people or whatever, and we're all just like, fuck it.
No, because there would have to be rules. Just like there's no police. That's the rule. Like
that access denied or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
access denied.
Yeah.
No missiles, none of that
Hide the
fucking crazy
keys.
shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, like, I got access to a plane and some nades, or like just some bombs in general. Like, I'm flying over like a whole city.
No planes.
Or let's just
Oh.
take us sitting here
But
right now.
I'm
What
just-
we have accessible to us right here, right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the beauty behind the whole concept is that
Mhm.
you abide by the rules of that night. Like, all crime is legal, but there's no police, no firefighters, no ambulances, no military. You can't. We'll say you can't fly, and you can't leave on a boat.
That'd be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, see that was a rule. Was
A rule?
Class 3 weapon, no class 3 weapons.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't remember watching all the movies.
So
but
what's class 3 weapon like? Rocket launchers and grenades.
I imagine it's like
that?
explosives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like high
Mil-
artillery. I imagine like you can't get like a machine gun or some shit.
Yeah, like
And just start
military class.
spraying.
Yeah, one of them did have a machine gun. They had like that fucking Gatling gun in that back of the fucking truck. You don't remember? And he like had a apron on and shit. You don't remember that,
Oh,
dude?
did he? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like a Gatling gun or some shit.
That's wild. How is that fair? What the?
Oh, that's what happens when you're rich and white, buddy.
Said a question from Ghostface. Would you guys kill in the Purge, or would you just defend yourselves?
See, that's the thing is, I wouldn't kill anybody. I don't think I would kill anybody, unless it was like I don't know if you remember the movie, but one of the guys like at the end of the guy in the movie is like trying to make his way to this guy because he like crashed his car into his wife and his son or some shit like that.
Jesus.
And he wanted to get revenge for that. I feel like that would be the case if something like that was to happen in my life. That would probably be my only reason.
Yeah, like revenge.
Yeah, nah. For the most part, no. I'm evading at all costs, baby.
Yeah, I'd probably just sit in my crib. But here's the thing is say it was like the 3 of us though, right? Say it was the 3 of us and we all linked. Would you still like keep your head on a swivel?
Hell, well, for like other people on like the outside. What do you mean?
Oh no!
I'm talking about between the 3 of us.
Oh,
Damo's gonna fucking be like, "You told me to show you my dick." Just fucking like stab me, dude. No way, bro.
You're like, you said you liked it. I'm like, I lied. Damn.
I lied.
I lied. The fucking Darth Vader me.
It's funny. I lied.
No, but I would be sitting in my house with a pistol in my hand for sure.
I'm running, dude.
For sure, bro. As soon as
Because
I hear
you also
glass
got to think about it like this, right? There's a different version of us in everybody's head. So what if there's like some version of you that sits in somebody's head that they just absolutely despise you and could see the world as a better place without you in it?
That's
I found that hard to believe. I'm pretty great. All right, listen.
Bro, I don't underestimate. First off, I never underestimate somebody's brutality. And then on top of that, I will never underestimate the position that I hold in somebody's life. Just like what Cisco's saying. You know, I could, a coworker. You could think you're cool with this person, whatever, and they could fucking despise you. They could hate your fucking guts. You know,
a shrine of you at their fucking house that they fucking just spit on every time they walk in.
Damn, Jesus.
bro. I have talked with people who are like, yeah, I just never liked you, and I'm like, yo, dude, I was so fond of you. Like, what the fuck? Like, what did I ever do? Like, what did I do to you to make you feel this way of me? You know. But it was like, a good chunk of time I went thinking like, oh man, this dude's so cool. Like, like, I don't know why I don't really talk to him like that, blah, 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 blah. And then to come to find out, I was like, oh shit, maybe this is why I haven't talked to him, because maybe like my radars were picking up on it. I don't know. Like, so when you look at a bunch of people and say this is what you're allowed to do for 24 hours, maybe like the first year it'll be a little weird, but 2-3 years.
Yeah, once it gets like like refined and it becomes a habit, a holiday, yeah, that would be crazy. Bro, but like when they had those underground shit where they would take people off the street and then they would like hunt them in that warehouse.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
Most dangerous game shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's fucking wild.
Now I want to read.
You don't understand, bro. People have all types of twisted shit. Like there were some of those families that had the ritual where they would find somebody and fucking kill them and shit like that. It would be like a whole family thing. I don't know. That's such a weird concept to think of.
Yeah.
I want to read this, right? And the people who will know about this know. But this was written in 1871, right? And I actually kind of know the author. What
you know him?
Well, I know of him. I know of him. I know of his works. No, I'm not going to name drop him. But I know of his works. And it's very esoteric, right? Very esoteric, man. But listen to this, right? And tell me what you guys think.
You got giddy
about this, yeah.
The First World War is to be fought for the purpose of destroying the Tsar in Russia, as promised by Nathan Mayer Rothschild in 1815. The Tsar is to be replaced with communism, which is to be used to attack religions, predominantly Christianity. The differences between the British and German empires are to be used to foment this war. The Second World War is to be used to foment the controversy between fascism and political Zionism, with the oppression of Jews in Germany and a linchpin in bringing hatred against the German people. This war is also designed to increase the power of communism to the level that it equaled that of united Christendom. The Third World War is to be played out by stirring up hatred of the Muslim world for the purposes of playing the Islamic world and the political Zionists off against one another. Whilst this is going on, the remaining nations would be forced to fight themselves into a state of mental, physical, spiritual, and economic exhaustions.
Are we about to get into the whole Israel shit?
I literally just told Kat that I can't talk about it because I'm so mad about it.
I really don't want to get
But that whole letter, this is a letter. There's more to it, and I didn't want to read some of it for those reasons, because I don't want to get into that. But supposedly this letter was written in 1871. And if you ask me, I mean, when was World War II fought? Right? Early 1900s.
No,
right?
I don't get. I'm so. I don't know. I feel like
30s,
it was like 1930 something, wasn't it? 1920, 1928 or
what do we? Hold on.
I don't know.
What's the question?
There's still people fucking alive from the Holocaust. It had to be like in the 1930s.
What's the question? World War II?
When did
when
World
did
War
World War
2
start? 1931.
It had to be
1939 to 1945.
Yeah, so early 1900s into the mids, right?
Jesus, World War I was in 1914 to 1918.
Bro, so you're talking about a letter that was written 40 some years before that.
I get so I don't know, distrusting about letters like that.
60 years before that, wasn't it?
I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys about it off air. I'll talk to you guys about it a little bit more off air, because I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Frankie said he's heard that letter quote before.
Yeah, it's famous. It's because supposedly the author had a vision, and this is what he transcribed and wrote this letter to this other. The dude was an Italian politician. And when you research these guys and you really look into it, you can kind of see where their ties are. I mean,
First name Albert?
Yeah. Yeah. Brother Albert Pike. He was a 33rd degree Freemason. He was a general of the Confederacy.
Wait, are you supposed to share this with us?
Yeah.
That's public knowledge.
Yeah, bro.
That's public knowledge. I pulled that up on fucking Google search.
Oh, word.
His book Morals and Dogma talk about the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry.
Wait. Oh, okay. We're about to get into some shit right now. I know we're talking about the Purge and shit, but this is based off of you being a Freemason, and based off of one of the other things that you wanted to talk about. And I'm assuming that's kind of why you got in, that was one of the things that you brought up, which was something that we talked about with Damien in our first podcast that we ever did. Which is it's so mind-boggling to me as a Freemason that you would ask a question like, "Do you believe in the Illuminati?"
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, 90% of people that know a little bit and know Freemasons would think that they have their hand in the Illuminati, right? Like maybe not people that know Freemasons as closely as I know you, but that know of Freemasonry. You know what I mean? So by you reading and stating a letter from a Freemason about something that has happened, but he wrote it 100 years prior. Doesn't that seem kind of fishy?
Wait, what's his name real quick? I want to do some research.
His name is Albert Pike. Pike.
Letter to Mazzini? Is that what it's called?
Giuseppe Mazzini, yeah. It's his letter to Giuseppe Mazzini. Now, supposedly Giuseppe Mazzini was Illuminati. He was actually Illuminati. And so people were calling...
So you're admitting that you believe the Illuminati is real?
The Illuminati is 100% real. 100%. But they're not these people that people think that they are, right? They're dorks. They're fucking politicians.
Well, yeah, I mean the New World Order. That's all. That's the whole base of Illuminati.
Paste?
No, Illuminati's a bunch of bankers and shit. You know what I mean?
But they have ties in with Freemasons.
Now that's where shit gets weird. Right, because Brother George Washington spoke against never allowing them to infiltrate Freemasonry, to not even associate with anybody with association to Illuminati.
Yeah, but wasn't Ben Franklin a Freemason?
Yes, he was,
and he had ties with the Illuminati as well.
Supposedly.
You find a bunch of bodies in your fucking basement, bro. That's kind of weird, don't you think?
Now, one thing about Masons back then, they were a different breed, like, right?
And yeah, but how did it change drastically over time when a lot of the characteristics and studies remain the same? How does that type of behavior change drastically?
Well, the thing is, it's not the behavior that we.
Damo, you're in for a treat, brother, because this might be a night that Korpsx and I go into it a little bit.
Well, first you got to
not in a bad way though, in a debating way.
But first you got to understand the differences between Illuminati and Freemasonry, and where people. So first, why this even fucking matters, right? Is because people think that a grand conspiracy like that could never happen, bro. I just read you a letter from 1871. That we literally just talked about the last two great wars we had, and then the third that is happening currently.
I will say, really quick, because Kat wanted to say that if you try and guess everything, you're going to get some things right. I will say that there's some truth to that, right? Like if you spew, what's the saying? Like a broken clock is right twice a day or something like that. Yeah. If you say enough things, something's going to stick. And then people will be like, whoa, what the fuck, bro? You knew. But like 90% of the shit is like, I don't know, flying cars and like radioactive watches or some shit. I don't know. But I mean, to the level of like, if this letter is a true thing that he wrote without any prior knowledge or whatever, it was way before its time. It's a lot to get right. Even on a whim. It's like, even on some random shit, it's a lot to get right.
Well, yeah. And I mean, who's to say, who's to know? Because some of those things didn't even exist. Like some of those concepts didn't even exist.
Wait, actually, when did Zionism Yeah, when did Zionism come about? Because if this came out in 1871?
Look at Korpsx's face. He's so happy that you said that. He's so happy.
Just if I can give it a Google, people. I mean,
but you can't believe everything that you read on the internet. Let's be real, guys.
I mean, if enough places say it, right?
I guess.
I'm just
think
saying.
Frankie just get banned from my chat.
Wait, when was the letter made?
1871.
No, Zionism is older than that.
Zionism is generally considered to have been founded by some person's name in 1897. So way after.
20 years is not way after.
I mean, that's 20 years, dog. If he wrote the letter 20 years prior, how could he have even suggested Zionism?
Because think of this. Now, this is where people need to start. This is where you get into the details of what is the difference between things like Illuminati and Freemasonry, right? Because
there is a huge difference.
Huge, massive fucking difference.
But some similarities.
They try to beat us. That's the thing. They want to beat us, but they can't beat us. But we can.
Wait. Time out real quick.
They hate us because they ain't us.
They can't be us, but I could be them. There's a difference. There's a
but how? Okay,
there are levels to this.
There's evidence to suggest that the Illuminati is real, right? There is evidence to suggest that it is real.
There are 100.
Like wait, like what?
But hold on. We'll go over in a second. Hold on.
Okay, sure.
But how as a Freemason, are you confirming that the Illuminati is real by saying they try so hard to be us, but they can't? Like, do you have a sufficient amount of evidence to be like, yes, the Illuminati is real, and they try and copy Freemason practices?
Yes, I can 100% say that. There's even so far stupid movies to have reference stuff like this.
Well, sure, National Treasure. They talk about Freemasons and
the mafia,
the Illuminati, all that shit.
The mafia. Why does mafia practice omerta, and why do they practice certain things of certain a made man, the rules of being a made man, right? Some of the significations of like a pinky ring. Why do they wear a pinky ring? Master Mason.
But are you saying the mafia is Illuminati?
No, they try to be Masons. They take a lot of their shit from Freemasonry.
That's the original gang, bro.
So hey, these dudes that you hear saying GD, Folk Nation, all that Folk Nation, if you go down and look through what they actually do and read some of the text, they were Prince Hall Freemasons. Some of those dudes were excommunicated or had been Prince Hall Freemasons. So like all the shit that they would do, like that's why they say, oh, on King David. It's like, bro, you don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know where that comes from. Like the dude who was David, like he knows where that came from, but you don't even know.
So what happens when a Freemason? What happens when a Freemason is not a Freemason anymore?
They're just not a Mason anymore. People think they died. I could excommunicate. I could leave Freemasonry right now if I wanted to.
Yeah, but you know more than a normal person knows as a Freemason, right?
Yeah. I'm due to be a Master Mason in January.
Yeah. So let's say you become a Master Mason, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or when you become a Master Mason, 6 months later you decide that you no longer want to be you learn what you sought after, blah 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 blah, and you're no longer a Mason. And you probably can't even tell me, but you no longer are a Mason. You opted out. You opted to leave, and now you're no longer in the Brotherhood, and you know a plethora of things that the rest of the world may know. It might be in front of their faces, but it's never taught. It's never confirmed or any of those things. What happens to you? You just live your life like a normal person?
Yeah.
With the ability to speak things?
Yeah.
You want his tongue to get cut off? What do you mean?
I would never.
What I'm saying, bro. Is there any type of consequence? I mean, obviously, you're not gonna be able to tell me if there's a consequence, right? You can't tell me that.
Well, you could say at least if there is one, right?
No,
I've always told you guys, like, oh, I can't talk about that, or oh, like
But if you do, let's say it happens,
I would still not tell you.
No. That like you got punished or something?
No. I wouldn't tell you anything about Masonry that wasn't meant for you. I would never.
And if he did, say he did say
he
something,
did.
he would never be like, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. It would just be like water off your back type of shit.
Like would you try to slide out of that? Like
no,
like,
I would feel bad. I would be like, between me and God, I would feel bad, bro.
But
I'd be
would
like,
you
damn.
tell? Would you describe it to me of like I like fucked up? I wasn't supposed to say that.
Like, say you said
No.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah. What would be right? Like boom, you just told me something wild that I was like, what the fuck? What would your reaction be?
I'd probably be like, fuck, I have to kill you now. Like, now I have to purge you. No, I'm just
I'd be
kidding.
like, if you could fucking catch me, dog.
No, I would. I mean, dude, there's dudes who let other people read their books, and they like try to record lodges and shit, and
I
like,
feel like that
there's.
takes away from the sacredness of the whole situation.
That's why I still wouldn't tell nobody, and that's why I would feel bad, because in these moments, I'm doing like, if I told you guys something, right, and it made you more appealed to go, or if I said something and then it turned you off about being a Mason, then I've done my brotherhood a disservice. But if I told you something about it and made you want to go even more now, I've done a disservice to you. Like if I told you like stuff we can't talk, like parts of ritual, right? Parts of the ritual. If I talk to you about that and what it really was, and like, because the word is so crazy, like, you know what I mean, ritual, like, oh my god, ritual. If I told you what it actually was, no, like, dude, it's so
Bring the sacrificial lamb,
bro. The things people say, dog, is so
I know I've
fucking
seen some
funny.
crazy shit.
It's so funny.
But I'm gonna always bring up the case that everybody knows about, the ritual case where the dude got fucking shot, bro. Like,
not all lodges are legally constituted lodges.
I know, and that's what the fuck you always say, but that's some fucking that gets your mind going a little bit, does it not? Like, hey, you might want to be a Freemason, but somebody got shot, bro.
I even asked the master of the lodge at 341. I was like, bro, did you ever hear about that? I was like, I had heard about it. I was like, but did you ever hear about that? He's like, I've never heard about that. And he's a 32nd degree Scottish Rite Freemason, bro. And it's like, he's like,
he was like, all our bullets are blanks.
He's like, I never heard of that shit. I was like, hey, I'm just saying, bro. I was like, I know not all lodges are like just and legal. He's like, yeah, bro.
Here's the question. Don't you think people who I didn't proofread this, so I don't know what it says, but don't you think people who would just say all those secrets are the facts would just be looked at like they're making up stories or are lying and may not be believable? Well, that's the thing about secrecy, right? Is that you never know when somebody's telling the truth or when somebody's lying.
Wait, what was the question again? Say that one more time.
It says, don't you think people who would just say all those secrets after the fact, I can't fucking read. After the fact would just be looked at like they're making up stories or are lying and may not be believable?
Yeah. That's why I would just rather not, because I could tell you about my initiation. I could tell you literally what happened, but I don't think you guys would even believe me. No one believes me when I tell them, dude, we're not. What the fuck? I don't sacrifice things, bro. Like, we don't do that shit. You're weird as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know about Moloch, bro.
Hey, man, that's on Thursdays. I go on Wednesday. Okay, there's a difference. I'm just kidding.
Well, okay, so would you say that is the cremation and care a Freemasonry ritual, or is that an Illuminati ritual?
That's Bohemian Grove.
I know, but there's a lot of Masons that go there.
See, that's the difference. Freemasons are Freemasons. Illuminati's Illuminati. Bohemian Grove is Bohemian Grove. Skull and Crossbones is Skull and Crossbones. These different groups are different groups. Now,
yeah, but Skull and Crossbones is a chapter of Freemasons, is it not?
No.
Are you sure?
But you have a lot of Masons. You have a lot of Masons who are Skull and Crossbone, though. Does that make sense?
So, are there Masons? Could there be Masons that are Illuminati?
Yes, there could be.
But there can't be Illuminati that are Freemasons.
No.
At all?
They would get sniffed out prior.
They will get sniffed out.
What if? How?
Eventually.
Well, because they do research on you, bro. Like, somebody.
Oh yeah.
Watches your life before you become a Freemason.
No.
Yeah, Mason told me, bro. He was very honest with me about that. He said, you apply, you go in, you have an interview, they chat with you. About 2 to 3 weeks later, they find out if they accept you or not. and they go through your school records, they go through your background history. That some may even see where you work, and if you're working there while you're working there. Like he told me that there's people that watch you throughout the city or wherever you're trying to apply.
What the fuck is this man, Spider-Man? How is he everywhere with me? What the fuck is going on? Wait,
it might not be one person though. There's brothers all around.
Could I become a Mason? I'm not. Wait, listen. I'm not asking for an application. I'm just saying, judging by my character.
I'll get you one, bro.
Just judging based off my character. How easy or difficult would it be?
Me that he's waiting for me too, dog. I've been.
I would recommend you for Freemasonry.
Base.
I would sign your application. Absolutely.
No, dog. Damien's a rat, though. I don't
Shut
know.
your bitch ass up. Shut up.
Bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, you can't bed another Mason's wife, bro.
Wait, what?
You can't bed another Mason's wife.
Wait, what does that mean? I can't.
So it's like
you can't sleep with another Mason's.
Bro, I wouldn't do that to a regular dude.
No, but if I seen somebody doing it, I have to say something about that.
Yeah. To cut his dick
what he's
off.
Saying is it's okay to be a rat, is what he's saying.
If it's
within reason.
There's ratting, and then there's there's tattletelling. Like, you know what
I'm saying? All right, he's 6'9". This is Takashi over here, bro.
It's the same shit. Tattletelling and ratting are the same shit. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Tattletelling
is it's a bunch of people think that there's these really they don't fucking follow you around, bro. Yes, but they will check your criminal history. Hell yeah.
Let's become Masons together, bro.
Hell yeah.
No.
Why?
Listen, I respect it. I don't know. I just like what I'm doing, you know? Masonry feels a little too locked down for me.
Too locked down? What the fuck you mean?
I don't know. It just feels like I belong to something.
It is blazing on screen right now. You got drunk with us for my birthday.
That's true.
They don't take your life away.
I'm not saying like I'm gonna have to drive like a Toyota Corolla or some shit. I'm just saying that like I don't know. It just feels like I belong to something. Then I have to like abide by certain things. It just feels I don't know. I respect it.
There is a responsibility. There's a responsibility.
And like I think, you know, I don't know. I just like to live my life.
As a Mason who is going to become a Grandmaster.
A master.
A master. I apologize.
There's a difference.
As a Freemason who is going to become a master, if somebody wanted to become a Freemason, at what age would you find it appropriate for them to start inquiring about becoming a Mason?
As soon as possible.
At the age of 18?
Well, to be a Mason, you have to be the age of 18.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Would it be at the age of 18? Is that when you would tell them to start inquiring?
Yeah. If you've seen you think
18 is an appropriate age?
Okay, let's take a scenario where there's another dance kid that I may know from so and so, right? Just around, loosely associated. Asks me about my ring or asks me about something that might be on my car. It's like, yeah, I'm a Mason, right? And we talk about this. Go over it.
You have a sticker on your car?
Huh?
You have a sticker on your car?
I want to get one. I want to get one for my car, and I want to get one for the kids' cars.
I like how you put that. The kids' cars.
Well, everyone's everywhere right now, bro.
Wait, is Masonry like a? I don't know. Is that like transferred by birth as well? Are your kids Masons now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, one. Obviously, I have a daughter, so it's like she can't be a Mason. And then Elijah.
Pigs.
Oh wait. Are Masons only men?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
There is an order of women now, more contemporarily.
Inclusivity.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. To all the Masonic wives out there, I salute you. Yeah, your husbands are gone a lot. We do a lot, and we don't tell you a lot, and we appreciate you. Yeah, I want to make sure I say that. I seen a post about that, and I want to make sure I say thank you guys.
Wait, you guys can't tell your wives? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was about to say something. I was like, and I'm glad you come.
Okay. Wait, you can't wait because I feel like a bond between you and your significant other.
Mm-hmm.
You should be able to tell them what the fuck you're doing at least.
Hold on.
Does your girlfriend tell you what she talks about at the salon?
bro. There's a
probably.
This is a huge thing to me, and you should know this, Damien. Brotherhood is different than marriage.
Yeah.
Wait,
Brotherhood is
on.
different. Than marriage.
Maybe I'm crazy.
Hey,
I'm telling
Android.
I'm telling my wife everything.
Oh, then you would suck as a Freemason.
Yeah, you. No,
Yeah,
you,
bro. I'd be like, listen, I'm not supposed to tell you this, but
everything.
this shit is kind of
See,
wild.
this is where I disagree, bro. This is where I disagree. I don't think that there should be one person on this world that you tell everything.
I think it's a beautiful thing. Like, yeah, for the most part, everything. I think, but like, I think that's a beautiful thing. Like, imagine somebody knowing your life and growing with you, and like knowing so much that you know.
But it shouldn't just be given. They should want to find out everything.
Okay, you would share all your joys. You share all your joys with her, right? Mm-hmm. That's what you're saying. But would you share all your pains with her? Like physical pain, would you say, damn, I'm going through this. I want to share this with you too. Make you go through this as well.
To some degree. Because I'd want her to do the same to me. I like if she's going through it.
Bro, this is you have the most perfect puppy love fucking story.
That's where I guess I disagree.
Because because we've been there for each other. Like when shit kind of hits the fan. Like when I had my panic attack, she was there for me. Cisco was there for me. And to say like I have to burden it on my own at any point, I just don't see the. I had the saying that I made up. I don't know why I said that so good. Sorry.
Body quote him.
I just had never heard anybody say it, and it might be corny, but I thought like we come into this world alone and we leave this world alone, but everything in between, why don't we just not do it alone? Like you just,
Yeah, but there's a difference between doing something alone, doing something together, and doing everything together.
No. What I think
letting somebody in on 100% of your life.
I think you're thinking like.
Well, let me ask you this question. You literally just said your old lady knew about what happened with your panic attack, and I knew about what happened with your panic attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell me exactly everything that you said to her, or did you say it differently, or did you express yourself differently?
I mean, I definitely said it differently. Like probably not as much detail.
Not as much detail to me, or not as much detail to her.
I think to you probably. I know more about the like physicality of what happened, but like
you gave her
how I felt. Yeah, about like what happened to me physically, yeah. Because it was a very, very vulnerable moment.
Well, I asked you about your pee-pee tip today.
So this is
it's true. That is true. You did talk about my dick tip today.
This is something that I would say, right? Is when you go and look back, when people do say like, why isn't there women? It's like, well, look way back in the conception of this thing, right? Men did men shit. Like, they were fighting wars with swords, dude. Like, the fuck are we talking about right now? And so,
what are we talking about?
So no, I don't want to share this brotherhood that I have with these guys with my wife.
No, but look, I would say it like this though. I think I envy the relationship that Zero has with his old lady because he is like that, and I could never be like that. But I think it's more so of, and I'm not even gonna say what I would always say, a level of maturity, because it's not a level of maturity. If anything, I think you're more mature when it comes to that aspect than I am. But I think it just.
Oh wow! I appreciate that.
I'm about to compliment.
I know it fucking physically hurts you to come.
I'm about to have a heart attack for saying this shit. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
Fucking passes out on the stream right before.
I got a fucking tear coming out of my eye.
Wow!
And we made him cry. Let's go.
No. I think you have a higher level of maturity when it comes to sharing things with your significant other that I could never do that, and I think because you've only had one real heartbreak in your life, it mended so easily with the fact that you found somebody so similar to you in that aspect. Where I've had like multiple heartbreaks, not even with just women. With family and all types of other shit that it puts me in.
You're gonna say men too? I was like, wait.
was like, it's tonight the night, guys.
Well,
He's coming out, guys.
Let me tell you. No, but when it comes to that type of aspect of allowing myself to give somebody 100%, I can't do it, bro. I couldn't do it.
It's hard. No, I mean,
but I much would rather give myself more. I would much rather give the option for people like you guys to get 100% of me than, because there's still a distance. You know, there's no intimacy when it comes to it, or like even stream like the podcast to get more of me than somebody else would get of me, because there's an intimate level that I just don't want to cross that boundary type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really hard.
I do applaud you for that. I know we make fun of you and all that shit, but like, it's something that Korpsx and I don't understand, because we don't have that, and we've never. I mean, even in times where we thought we had that, we didn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it wound up being a very painful, physical and emotional thing for us. That I hope you never have to feel.
Mm-hmm.
No, I hope so too.
That shit sucks.
Yeah,
Shout out, Damo. Shout out.
No, I appreciate it. No, and I've I don't take it lightly, because I know I've gotten incredibly lucky. It's not because I did anything special, or like I don't know. I just got incredibly
Karma's
lucky.
Real.
Maybe, but
hey, like I always say, I'd rather be lucky than good, bro. 100
times out of 100, bro. Every single time, I'd rather just be just a little lucky. But okay, so let's get back. Let's get back to this real quick.
Yeah, get the fuck off of your high horse, all right, Damien.
What?
Get the fuck back down. Pull out your fucking dick.
Whoa,
for real, dude.
Wrong website. All right, the rest of the stream, guys, is on OF. Go click the link in the bio, okay?
Hit my link tree.
But let's say the political movement, right? The political movement of Zionism, started in 1890. And again, it's hard to even talk about this because of the current times, right? And again, all my thoughts and prayers go out there, whatever. But this is a historical fact that I think needs to kind of be unpacked a little bit. For him to be speaking of it this way, right, lets me know, it signifies to me that movement was already going before its quote unquote dated conception. You know what I mean? So, for the whole like woo sayers of like, oh, this came to him in a vision, supposedly. It's like, I don't know. Maybe he just had connections. Maybe he really did have his ear to the ground and knew somebody who knew somebody who knew somebody who knew what the real plan was out here. You know what I mean? And when you collect enough information, like I listened to his book, Morals and Dogma, and I could see why he's a 33rd degree Mason. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck. It's hard I had a better way of explaining the book, but it's hard to explain it without giving too much of it away. But he's very knowledgeable on the craft, right, of masonry, but then he's also knowledgeable of it outside the craft. So these things that we may look at, like as Masons that we might study, like everyone knows about the square and compass, you know what I mean? But there is other practices, there is other groups, Skull and Crossbones or Illuminati or Bohemian Grove, who may also use similar symbols, right, or terminology, or certain passes that he could be like, oh, he kind of like how we do ourselves. We make these mental connections of like, damn, they do this over here and they do this over here, right? And I think he was just able to kind of put these connections together and be like, yo, I think this is what they're doing, and this shit's gonna be crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this shit's gonna be mad crazy. And so for people, so now bringing it all the way back to the purge idea is people really be thinking like that it's so outside the scope of what could really happen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that could never happen. The government just wouldn't let you do that. It's like, bro, there's literally a letter that painted out 3 world wars, and they almost happened exactly to a T.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Since we're kind of talking about Illuminati, since we're kind of talking about Purge, since we're kind of talking about war, I actually have somebody that texted me earlier and was like, oh, what's the concept? Like, what's the podcast topic tonight. And before I messaged back, they messaged back Denver Airport.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how familiar Damien is with like the conspiracy theories behind the Denver Airport, but
oh wait, possibly
wasn't the Denver Airport like sponsored by Freemasons or built by Masons? I know there's some type of Masonic tag. Like
I know there was major contributions there. From what I've heard, from what I don't want to say I know, but from other brothers I've spoken to, when I've asked them about this, it's like, no, like we did major charity work there.
But there's like hella conspiracies that revolve around it. I mean, and even with the whole concept of the murals that are around there and shit, about like about war and genocide, and then it shows like every race and human being together. Like it just screams out New World Order to me, doesn't it? That's why I'm curious. Like, did the Illuminati have their hand in that? Did Freemasons have their hand in that? Like, what is? I mean, there's a lot that goes on behind it, right? Like, I mean, even down to there was like the whole concept of the runways being the shape of a swastika or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard some crazy shit, but that's kind of like if you're looking for it, you're going to see it. Like, you know what I mean? And when you can sit here and draw and sketch around any kind of shape, you can make anything out of that. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's kind of it's fetched. Like the Pentagon was literally designed to look like a pentagon. Like, you know what I mean? Like it is clearly structured with a center cut out. Like, you know, now it sucks that we do so much like a group like Masonry, right? Does so much philanthropic work that the next highest bidder or the highest bidder could be whatever group. And then now you get lumped into a group of dudes who might not exactly align with your values, even though they're donating to the same cause. You know what I mean? That's why it's like when they talk about, you know, like people like Bill Gates, right? How he donates a bunch of money in different things. It's hard not to get in bed with people who are doing like some heinous shit out here in the world. You know what I mean?
The one doing heinous shit, bro. Let's be real.
He's heinous, bro. He is he's sick, dog. I don't know.
Bill Gates is Illuminati?
Ooh, he's a fine contestant.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
What would you do if one of these big people were like in Masonry, though? How would that change your output?
I mean, Masonry is Masonry. I read the book for what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I look at the history.
Have free will, right?
Huh?
Like you still have free will as a Mason.
Right? Yeah.
That's why some Masons are Satanists.
Okay.
No, I'm
he's saying that's why.
I'm saying like I wasn't saying it as like a jab. I'm just saying like that was directed towards Damien. Like you still have
yeah.
Regardless if you're a Freemason or not, like you can still do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, like
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
Be whatever I want. You know what I'm saying?
Do whatever the fuck you want. But let me ask you this: what would you say? How can I word this? What would you say is the makeup of somebody who's in the Illuminati?
If all the research that I've ever done on the group stands to be at least 80% true, is one major factor, right, between Masonry and Illuminati is that Masonry will not cheat like a brother. You know what I mean? Like I won't cheat you out of anything, bro. I'm gonna give you my best deal, right? And I'm not gonna like defraud you of anything. You know what I mean? No way. You know, I'm gonna do right by you. Where Illuminati, I feel like, is a group of opportunists with each other. You know what I mean? They're in cahoots with each other just for their own personal gain. Where we do not do that. You know what I mean? So they have to be people of some kind of benefit, right? So politicians, bankers, if I was a scout for them, I would go for somebody who's like in some kind of science, who could help push legislation. I would get somebody who would be into some. Oh, Fauci for sure. Fauci's in some group. He's in something. I don't know what it is, but he's in it. Because there's no way that you go from being the crown jewel of America and then you disappear like that. You just disappear.
Well, didn't you have a lot of backlash? And we're talking about like the COVID dude, right? Didn't he have like a bunch of like hot takes on COVID?
He spearheaded COVID.
Or I guess people ridicule him for doing it the worst, or not the worst, but just like he just didn't do it in the right way, right?
How do you go from wearing one mask to 2 to 3?
And then, I mean, before.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like he just got a lot of backlash. So like, kind of disappear and keep your head down makes sense in my head.
He was a scapegoat. He was a scapegoat for them. He was a mouthpiece that they could put up in front of a fucking camera and say, tell them to wear a mask. Tell them wear 2 masks. Tell them 7 days. No, tell them 14. Tell them March. Tell them July. Tell them August.
Johnson & Johnson.
Tell them all of it. All of it. To deny Anthony Fauci is to deny science. It's like, dude, what the fuck, bro? Like, he was the dude. He was that dude. That was it. But you don't go from being that to disappearing. I think he won a Nobel Prize.
He did win a Nobel Prize.
How do you just win a Nobel Peace Prize and then you dip, dude? You know what I mean? But the thing is,
what would you do if you got a Nobel Peace Prize? I feel like
bitch,
I did.
I'm wearing that bitch to Applebee's, my boy. What are you saying?
I'm putting that motherfucker on a big head.
You see that? You see that? Nobel Peace Prize winner. I want my margaritas. Like, you know.
Margaritas.
This motherfucker did not win a Nobel Peace Prize. He won a Nobel Peace Pies. Is that what he said? Nobel Peace Pies.
Did I have? I kind of had a stroke right there.
Nobel Peace Pies. He said Applebee's. He fucked up. It's okay.
It's all right. But yeah, no, like, so I think he was in. Anthony Fauci had been in, pretty much working in the White House, bro, for like the last 30 years. Silently. Very silently. Like, you know what I mean? I think he's been there since, like, I want to say the Clinton administration. And I want to say he was before that.
Yeah, so Monica was in there quietly too, bro. I'm just saying.
You get what I'm saying, Moji? There's weird shit going on in that place, and I don't know what they're about. But like, definitely anybody on that Epstein fucking flight log, everybody, they're all in some group. What group they're in, I don't know. Like, Donald Trump supposedly is skull and crossbones. I don't know.
What about Stephen Hawking?
Ooh, I want to go to the island. The island. Why won't they let me go? Let me go.
That's one of my favorite clips of all time, bro. That shit's so fucking funny.
In Bad Friends, he's like, "Obi, just chilling." That show's funny.
To the island. Why won't they let me go? Shit's so funny. He's a part of some dork group too. He's probably.
I pride myself on getting Damo to finally watch that podcast.
It was funny.
He watches it religiously now, bro.
Santino's funny as fuck. Bobby Lee kind of grew on me, but Santino's funny.
Yo, honestly, yeah. I think the same.
They're both so fucking funny to me. So,
I think Bobby Lee does need some like getting used to, but Santino off the bat is like, he's so funny, bro. His what impersonations and his little like bits, they're so funny.
Yeah. Nah, but go dialing it back, right? Purge is like, I don't know. I think it could happen, right? That's like the main questions, I guess, earlier was like, what would you do? I would hide. I would try to figure out places that I could go to escape, right? And I know it's not always going to be a like foolproof plan, you know, but I would head for the fucking mountains because I do think that could happen. I think, you know,
if a new world order happens in our lifetime.
Having a stroke is contagious.
Yeah. One time I thought I had a stroke on stream, bro. My whole left side of my face was like this. Crazy. But if the new world order happens in our lifetime, which it will happen, the new world order will happen at some point on this earth. Um, I could see it. I could see that something like that as a possibility of happening. But it would take the new founding fathers to do it. America, as it stands right now, it could not happen.
It's just the only problem I have with New World Order is that it's so vast. It's so vast.
Is it though?
No empire's ever been able to do it.
Yeah,
No
but
one.
there's also we're talking about the Illuminati, right? Like there's so much owned by so little.
That's true.
There's so much
That hurt
owned
my
by
brain, but that's true.
there's so much owned by so little, right? There's probably five families that own 90% of product of any sort in this whole world. So I don't see how it's so far fetched.
Aren't we all just family at the end of the day?
No.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No, even within, bro, like if people really wanted to turn heel, that's the thing. Is it's hard enough for them to keep like countries wise, right? Like even today, right? You could run up in a Walmart and steal $949 worth of shit and not get arrested. You know what I'm saying? So is the material things really what they're worrying about? Like what is it that they're really worried about losing? Right? It's the mind. Like, you know what I mean? In the circulation of the
right?
dollar.
Like people that think outside of how they want you to think, out of all the shit that they put in front of you on these things and on that thing and on what we're doing right now, it's all the people that abide by what life is supposed to be like.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
What the fuck reason do I live in a state where minimum wage is not enough to live? How the explain that concept to me? And that was created by the government of the state and federally. You know what I mean? Like there's people that are manipulating markets based off of that. How does it like there's no way you can tell me that somebody's not in control of that.
Hey, if this stream goes down, I'm saying it right now, I am not in any form of fashion depressed, suicidal. Because if the FBI agent's watching this, I'm watching you, motherfuckers. I'm watching you. Jordan put that shit. There's, bro, I like for New World Order, right? To really take place. Is the conspiracy of it? Is it there? It's 100% there, right? Is there forces right now behind the scenes that are trying to? I don't know what kind of political regime they're trying to set up, but it's moving. You know what I mean? You could just reading that letter, bro. You see it. It's clear as fucking day. That's the only way. That's the only way, though. Like a purge would happen. It would have to happen for them to like keep control of everybody. You know what I mean? Like in the people who are pissed off about rent prices, people who are pissed off about this or that, or just wanting to be barbaric, you know, they would have their 24 hours. They'd have their 24 hours, and it'll keep the fucking masses happy and make them go back to work the next day.
I don't think so, actually. If we got people to do it, I feel like at that point you would mentally break everybody to be like, oh, this is all fake. Like, you're saying we get one day, but why aren't the other days the same? Like, who's stopping me from the other days? Why does it matter?
Then you go out and try and do crime and then get killed on the spot. And
No. I'm saying like if we I don't like this word. If we normalize one day out of the year to be like you can do whatever you want, right? I feel like after a while, and didn't this actually happen in one of the movies where they were like every day's purge day? I think it was like one of the last movies where they went outside the bounds of the regulated rules, and they were like, that's every day now. It's like it turned into
I think
chaos,
that
and
was like 3 or something. Yeah, I think it was Purge 3. They went like
they started a revolt against the government to be like, well, fuck it, like it's every day now. We're not satisfied with the one day.
I might be making that up, but I want to say that is true.
So you're saying that could potentially happen, is what you're saying?
Because I feel like the reason this all works and it's on a train track is because they're socially constructed things that like we all align with, and we all are like, you're not supposed to do that, you can't do that. We all drive in the lines. But as soon as you give one person, or for this context, it's one day, the reins, you're like, you can drive on whatever fuck side you want, you can kill if you want, you can rob if you want, it doesn't fucking matter. Then it's like, okay, well, I could do it this one day. Why couldn't I do it the next day or the day before? Or why can't I do it for a full week? Like, there's no real rules all of a sudden to be like, oh, you have to do this. Because there's a weird like blip where none of the socially constructed rules that we have for the rest of the year matter. And now that there's that blip, it's like, well, why can't it be 2 blips or 3 blips or 7 or 30?
Yeah. And I guess that would be too a part of the goal of the founding fathers was to figure out a way how to not have that happen. You know, for people to say, I'm going to take this. What's the saying? Take an inch and go a mile. You know. Yeah. Like I get this one day. Well, fuck. Let's make it 365, bro. Let's just make it all day, every day, 24/7.
Yeah. What if like 2 years in, I'm like,
because then there'd be no order.
Yeah, it would devolve into chaos and anarchy.
Yeah, and then the government would worry about.
Because like let's say you just had your purge day like last week, and then somebody does something super fucked up, and you pissed, and you're like, oh, I just can't wait till next year, dog. I might never see you again. Yeah. I just might not. And then that one person does it, and then all of a sudden more people do. I don't know. I just feel like it would turn dominoes.
No, the line stops somewhere though. The line would stop somewhere.
I feel like that's wishful thinking, but I think it is that give an inch, take a mile.
Yeah, I mean, banking on.
Oh, I mean, think about the legality of marijuana, right? They told you couldn't have it, you couldn't have it, you couldn't have it, and then they finally said that you could have it. You would think that everybody would start smoking then.
No,
everybody would eat some type of edible.
Well, I think everybody.
You can never smoke legally. You can never eat this shit legally.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna give it to you. If it was a domino effect, everybody would do it. At some point, it stops. At some point, it stops somewhere. There's only a handful of people that do it. And if there was a handful of people that revolted and said, "Oh, every day is gonna be purge day," those people would eventually be eliminated.
But the people who, so I remember, I don't know how much I could probably say a lot of it. I lived in a place where obviously marijuana was illegal for a lot longer than it was in California. When people started to be able to get it medically, I remember a lot of people being like, well, I have an illness. And I'm like, bro, you're fucking chilling. What are you talking about? And it's like, well, I have this, I have X, Y, and Z. It's like, once you give that little bit, it's like, even the people who don't necessarily need it, got it. And that's because, but they were already doing it prior, you know what I mean? They were already very, subject to that sort of, wanting to do that.
Yeah, but just because you try it doesn't mean you continue to do it.
Yeah, see, I don't think people could keep it up, right? Like kind of to Cisco's point. But then at the same time, I don't want to underestimate how closely somebody is to insanity at any given moment. I don't ever want to, really not believe that somebody ain't walking on a thin fucking line, dude. Just
because you could give them that day. Yeah, you're right. Because you could give them that day, they could be after one person and just love the adrenaline, love the feel that they get from that one, whatever it is that they do.
And they didn't even know.
Yeah.
Your fucking
and you know
mind
what?
just blows.
The choice to me, free will is the ultimate drug, right? Like, and I don't think I've ever really spoke about this openly, but it was like, Dude, getting high, like back in the day, like doing pills and shit, like bro, like I remember chasing that high, right? And God, I feel so disgusting saying it, like but it's the truth. But chasing that high was so exhilarating, you know what I mean? And to think like really like making a choice, once you do it that first time, it becomes so much easier, bro, and you can just do it, go. So like the moment, and I think that's kind of where people get that idea too of like once a cheater, always a cheater. Because once you make that choice to do something like that, it's just easier the second time, and it's easier the third time and the fourth.
Yeah, because you realize your mistake, or because you now know where to get this stuff, and like you remember how much to take.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like all these things, like right, like smoking weed, bro. I remember just one puff because I don't want to get too high. Like now I'm like, like one shot, boys, or I'm gonna be faded. Now it's like fucking pour it up, like like those choices start to slowly build. It's the ultimate drug, right? It's the ultimate fucking drug, and I don't know. Like that's the scary part is like if it happened on a purge day, like to Damo's point is like how they chose to do this on this one day. So how easy is it going to be for them to choose it tomorrow? Like, like if purge is today and like, we're like, hey bro, it's 6:00. My bad about that. I know I've been chasing you for like the last 2 hours. Like,
Wow.
like, yeah, like, hey, whoops, your wife, I'm sorry. Like, but
catch you next year.
Yeah, see at work, bud. Like, imagine your coworker or some shit.
That
like,
should be wild.
Oh, bro, yeah. Imagine. Oh my god.
So what's work like tomorrow?
Yeah.
What's work like tomorrow? What's the next day after the fucking purge, bro? Like, how do you even go outside, dog? Like, what the? I mean, granted, there's people who live in places where shit's crazy. You know what I mean? But as an American here, that would be like the dissolvement of our fucking civilization. A dissolve, or at least a dissolvement
for a day, at the very least.
So you think more people have hate in their heart than love?
No, I wouldn't say that. But
I don't think people are going out to purge to hug, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
But that's what I'm saying is there's more people staying inside than there is going out. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, probably. Just based off of like, I don't want to die, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But I do not underestimate.
You eating Burger King?
No, dude, these cookies were staring at me. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Putch, you have to watch. Not right now. You have to watch my review of Burger King. Wait, did you say that you like Burger King?
He loves Burger King. He said.
All right, watch the review.
Top 3, bro.
Comment some in the thing, so I know. Cisco watched it all in front of me.
They can't stand you.
It's truth, bro. I spoke nothing but facts in that video.
Nah, you're fucking tripping. Can I ask you guys a random ass question that was brought up in my group chat earlier? And I was speaking with Jordan. Jordan was somebody that was speaking on it too. And I'm not gonna say how Jordan felt about things. This is like a complete left. What the fuck? You drinking a Barks?
Yeah.
Where's your coffee?
Not tonight. Not tonight. No.
Coffee religion.
Barks is top tier root beer, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we had this conversation.
I can't do root beer, bro. I don't want to talk about it.
You just whatever.
I'm based, okay? I'm gonna bring up a topic real fast, and I'm not gonna bring up
Let's pivot.
Where the conversation came from. I'm not gonna tell people what certain people said. But Jordan was like, "This would be a good concept or this would be a good podcast topic." What is like a? I want Callie to find Damo's dick.
Hey
yo, what?
What is an appropriate age range to date as young adults / teenagers?
Wait, what? Wait, as yourself being a teenager, or
it doesn't even have to be yourself. It's just the dating age range for like high school kids / middle school kids. What is the appropriate? Where does the line stop?
Like, wait, maybe I'm confused on the question.
So like, are you? Is it okay for you, in your eyes, that a senior dates a freshman?
Yes, that's fine.
It's a little weird, but I think it's overall fine. Yeah,
Senior dating freshman is okay. So
that's
like
probably okay. But
17,
a
18
little
to
like,
like
all
14,
right.
15.
It's a little weird, but just the numbers. But yeah, it's a little weird. But I'm like, yeah, all right. You guys met in high school. We probably
They're
knew each other for
peers.
a while. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're peers.
So what about like freshman in high school and like second year of middle school? That's closer to age. That's closer
Wait,
to
that's like
age than
wait.
freshman
You're
and
talking
senior.
about eighth. Wait, you're talking about eighth grade and ninth
Seventh
grade, right?
grade and a ninth grade. Seventh grader and a ninth grader.
Well, you
That's
said
still,
second year of middle school. Am I tripping?
Isn't that your second year of middle school? Sixth, seventh, eighth.
Oh, mine was seventh, eighth.
Middle school
Mine
is sixth grade, seventh grade, and eighth grade.
mine was first through sixth elementary, seventh, eighth is middle, and then 9 through 12 is high school.
Really?
But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So we're talking seventh grade to a ninth grader. How old are you in seventh grade? What, you like 12?
12? 12 and a 14-year-old.
That's
no. I don't think so.
probably.
You saying no?
I'm trying to think.
Of course, you're saying no?
It's 2 years.
But you just
I
said
don't-
yes to freshman and senior.
And a senior, yeah, no, yeah, that's different though.
Yeah, like 12. What am I doing at
Oh,
12?
is that
I'm
different?
trying to
That's
think.
4 years difference. Or 3
No,
years
it's-
difference. Now
it's
we're talking about
different.
2 years difference.
Because you're talking about they're in the same peer group, bro. The age,
Yeah.
the age range and it's weird. It is weird. But let's say you had a school where you had eighth graders that were mixed in with the high schoolers. Now, an eighth grader to a senior, right? That's a little weird, right? If you ask me. But I could understand how they came to these conclusions because they put, they're passing each other in hall. They may have classes together. They may be taking the same dance class. One might be playing basketball and the other one's playing softball. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Where's the line?
I think the line, and we're talking about dating here, right? Dating, is once somebody leaves that peer group. Once you leave that peer group, especially in high school,
you just fucking said that.
once they
I believe you just said that. So once they graduate,
because what else are you going to do? If a senior's dating
Demo,
a
hold
fucking,
on. I don't need to hear any more from you, Korpsx. Demo. What?
All right. Well, I want to
do
hear
you say?
what's wrong with that
Okay.
assumption or
So
something.
if I'm dating you, right?
Oh, me?
No. Yeah. Say
I'm
you
just
and I are
kidding.
dating,
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah.
Say you and I are dating, okay?
Okay.
You're freshman. I'm a junior.
Okay.
We date freshman junior year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, you're a sophomore. I'm a senior. We're dating,
Mm-hmm.
and now I graduate, and you're a junior.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I have to stop dating you?
No,
because
that's
I
not what he's
graduated?
saying. That's not what he's saying.
That's not
I
what
don't
I'm
Yes, it
think.
is. He literally
No,
just
no.
said once you're out of the peer
No,
group.
what he's saying is the and correct me if I'm wrong. Or Corpse, if you want to say it, say it.
Yeah, go ahead, say it.
like a senior to, let's say, in a situation like I said, like an eighth grade mixed in with high school. That's goofy. Like we need to talk. We need. That's way too much. But let's take the normal 9 through 12, right? 9 through 12.
Yep.
And if I'm a senior,
Mhm.
she's a freshman. I graduate. And she's not a sophomore.
You guys dated the whole time. Her whole freshman year, your whole senior year.
Yeah, whole time from first bell to last. Right? Cool. I don't see a problem. I am not if.
I don't see a problem either.
If I'm a friend, I'm going to see absolutely no problem in it, right? Because I was there every day. I seen you in the hallways with them, right? I seen you do all that. Prom, homecoming, all that. It gets weird when now this young man or this young woman graduates. You're entering a different pool of people. You know what I'm saying? So not only do you got to respect like how they may view you, but you also need to respect how you may view them, And I mean, what are you going to do? Be calling out to go to your fucking girlfriend's homecoming? Or you're going to be ditching college to go to your boyfriend's homecoming football game or whatever. Like,
please tell me you disagree with this.
Just all I'm saying is that there has to start being conversations between the parents, right? Because if you take a normal, let's say in a normal situation where a kid may go to school, right? And let's say they go away to school, how are you seeing them? How like these
Long
things have to,
distance, bro.
So you're saying that you stop dating when you graduate?
Okay, maybe I'm tripping.
No, there has to be some. It's if it was my daughter, right?
Making this black and white. We're just making this black and white.
If it was my daughter, right? My daughter and her boyfriend that I knew about while they were in high school, right? I would have
freshman and junior theory. She's freshman, he's
yeah.
junior.
Let's
taking the year and sophomore year. Her junior year, he leaves. Do they have to stop dating?
Oh, and a little bit of a closer of age is what you're saying? I know. The closer they are in age, the less problem I'm going to have with it. Put it like that. The closer they are in age.
So we'll say freshman and senior then. Freshman and senior, they date for the whole school year.
Mm-hmm.
He graduates. Do they have to break up because he graduated?
As my daughter's father, I'm not going to ask them to break up, but there's got to be some kind of line drawn there. A little like because there is Romeo and Juliet laws, right? Which I respect. Like where if people were dating and once they graduate school, they're allowed to date as long as they have the consent of the parents.
There's an age difference, though. I think it's only 2 years.
No, I think I thought from my understanding, I could look this up, but I thought from my understanding it was as long as the two were underage, like obviously if 18, yeah, you can't be 18, date a 16-year-old and be like Romeo and Juliet.
There has to be there's an age difference. It's like a minimum or a maximum of 2 years or something though. Because you can't be 17 and her be 12.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not all laws do I agree with.
Hold on. My question is, as soon as they graduate, do they have to break up?
No. Short answer, no. I don't think so.
Yeah, don't fucking thank you me, Jordan. Fucking weird ass.
Nah, it's a fair point. I mean, because
wait, Cisco, where do you stand?
What do you say?
Because if you dated for a year or two, there's no way I'm like, hey, we dated for a year. Thanks for the fucking good times. See you later, kid. Like, no, that's not how it works. Just because I graduate doesn't mean I have to break up with you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That concept makes no sense at all to me. Like, hey, I dated you for 2 years, but guess what? I graduated, so peace out.
Deuces, bro.
Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, like, I feel like that happens more often than not naturally. Like, you're gonna go do your own thing. Like, the reason that, and this is what I thought Korpsx was getting at, was the reason it's okay that these relationships would even be created in this sort of environment where you have a senior and a freshman being, coming together and dating, is because you tend to date wherever you are. It's not necessarily like, but let's say like dude who graduated last year is now dating a freshman this year. It's like,
no.
How the hell did you even? But
that wasn't the conversation.
I know. But I'm just saying, like that's where I thought the that Korpsx was going in terms of like it's okay to date that far apart. That's it. That's what.
That was just we were just having a discussion about this, and the point was brought up that once the person graduates, they can no longer be with that person because they are now considered an adult, which I disagree with that statement.
It's also 3 years is the Romeo and Juliet
3 years.
And their sexual partner was at least 14 years old. Jesus. 14?
Jesus Christ.
So that means they had to start dating at 14 and 17.
14 and up, yeah. Oh yeah, 14 and 17 would be that.
I mean, personally, as a father, right? Like that's even a stretch for me to allow in my house, right? Boy or girl.
Okay. Let me tell you where this whole conversation stemmed from. So it stemmed from a friend of mine who is a police officer was being briefed on the new pedophile flag, and was talking to us about what the concept of the flag stood for, right? And then hold on, I'm gonna go through my phone real fast if you guys don't mind. I just want to see what the statement was that
A pedophile flag?
Yeah.
Like what flags for somebody to be a pedophile, or like
what the
flag
fuck? Why do they have a
for-
flag?
I'd rather not talk about this on stream because I will say some fucked up shit.
Oh, they're going.
Wait, but real quick, apparently there's no Romeo and Juliet laws, so anybody thinking about getting their willies touched by, they're thinking about it, just chill. Go find somebody your own age. What are you doing? But yeah.
Okay, so the question was, how do you feel about 18-year-olds that get turned in for dating a 17-year-old because the parents are salty? The ones where they were dating at 17 and one turned 18. And then somebody said it's the 20-plus-year-olds who are attracted to 12 and under. That's the shit that bothers me. And then somebody said, that's not bad to me. There's a threshold for age range with teens. 15 dating in 18 is fine. 14 or below shouldn't be with anyone older than 16. And then the 15 dating in 18 was questioned. So that's where the concept of where is the line drawn, right? Because if 15 to 18 is okay, then does that mean that 16 to 19 is okay?
I feel like once you get over I feel like once you get over the age of 18, it starts to become very questionable on like how you became in this person's circle. Maybe they are just like in a more mature circle, or maybe you're in a less mature circle. I don't know, whatever it may be. But I feel like it starts to get questioned, like how did you two meet? What circle? Like it becomes. I like this streamer named Destiny. There's this saying that he has that is like, just because it's a red flag doesn't mean it's bad. Like it could have been wholesome where he didn't mean or she didn't mean any malintent, but they met under like pretty normal circumstances and they end up dating, which would be fine. But just their age in and of itself, being 15 and 18, it starts to be like, what did you do, bro? Why are you with her or him or whoever maybe? But yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, we ain't talking about people who are on dating apps. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying is, and then the concept was brought. The ultimate question after this whole conversation was, if you have two kids dating in high school, do they break up when one graduates?
No.
Korpsx
is an easy layup.
Not for Korpsx. It's not.
No, it's not.
I don't get it. I don't get why it's.
I don't understand it either, bro. That doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense to me.
It's not, because take the same mind frame, right? And you apply it into an older age, right?
No, it's not the same.
It would never work. It would never.
No, it would never work, right? And so you are asking one child who is now about to embark on an adult journey, right, to be held to the similar or same standards of a child who is still in high school.
What are the standards, though, when it comes to dating each other? 18 years old? Let me ask you a question for both of you motherfuckers. At 18 years old, how much more responsibility did you really fucking have?
There's some kids, bro, who go through a ton. Just my lack of responsibility.
I'm talking about the majority. The majority.
Bro,
You're gonna tell me right now that if I started dating somebody and I was a junior, I started dating somebody as a freshman. We dated my junior year and my senior year. Their freshman and sophomore year, they went to go be a junior. I turned 18 and I got a job, or I went to community college. You think it's that much of a difference for me to continue dating them?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Let me tell you something. If my daughter was dating a young boy,
dating
a young boy, and he goes to a school that I know to be a party school, she's breaking up with him.
But how you can't even control that though? Like you'll say that, and then like, she's gonna do.
She's gonna do what she's gonna want to do. But where do I cut it off? That's where I cut it off. Because
what is your even like? How are you enforcing that? What are you doing?
First off, bitch, who pays your cell phone bill? Whose house do you sleep in?
Yeah,
what building are you living in this motherfucker?
Yeah, bro.
Be careful doing all that. Okay, bye, Dad. I'm gonna go live with my boyfriend. He's 18 now and he has his own apartment.
You're saying deuces? No way, bro. You kissed your baby. There's no way.
You kissed your baby in the mouth.
On the mouth. That's heartless shit that I did. That I would do.
My mom did the same thing to me. My dad did the same thing to me. And you want to know what my dumbass did? Went crawling right on back, telling him how sorry I was.
I did it. I left at 17 and I never went back.
Well, it's not over yet.
I mean, he's
I'm in my
like 30
30s,
something.
I'm in my 30s. I've lived on my own since I was 17 years old. I'm not going
What
back.
did I just do? You know what I mean? Shit happens, bro. You know what I mean?
I know shit happens,
And life is
You know-
long. You know what I mean? Life is long. Life is long, fam.
Okay, so wait. So two of us agree that graduation doesn't have to do shit with breaking up, right? And Korpsx is on the fence about it.
That's when I'm going to get more involved. I'll tell you that. I will be more involved in some decision making.
But you're not answering the question. God damn it! Do they have to break up because he graduated?
It's circumstantial. I can't answer that. I can't.
I can respect that. Overall, though, your answer is probably yes. Like a broad stroke.
I would lean more towards no, but I would be okay. I would be okay under certain circumstance.
Jordan says, as my personal preference, do you feel attacked, Jordan? Don't feel attacked, bro.
No,
as
Jordan's
my
all
personal
love.
preference, I couldn't myself date a high schooler once I graduated. That's weird to me. But you're not. But answer the question: why is it weird? If you guys dated for 2 years in high school,
because
and you graduate, why is it weird?
I feel like
I still have not received the answers to that, and
I feel like it's because school and like imagine this: you go to a family party, you go to a friend's party, whatever. Where's your girlfriend? Oh, she has school tomorrow. People are gonna assume some sort of college or something like that, or whatever it may be.
What party are you going to where you have to say they have school tomorrow? You're 18 years old. You don't have work. You don't have college to go to.
Well, yeah, but fuck it. Who cares?
Like,
my classes are in the evening. I have a night shift. I don't know.
What school does she go to? Oh, San Diego State. Oh no, she goes to fucking the high school.
If you've been dating for 2 years already, the people that you're around know.
I'm just saying that like it's just that there's just a weird stigma to it.
Mm-hmm.
Developmentally, you're in two different stages of your life. Yeah, exactly.
That's my concern, right? Is the moment you gain knowledge not only just by the books and shit you read, but also by your association. Hold on.
So the concept then is why date? Why even date then?
No, well, you're not in those positions when you first start dating. It just evolves.
Yeah, and not only
that, you know that you are going to break up with this person come graduation day. What the fuck is the point?
I don't think you don't know.
Things aren't beautiful because they last forever, Cisco.
Oh, it's beautiful.
They're not beautiful because they fucking last forever, bro. And,
I love that quote, though.
Yeah, I love that quote. And it's like, bro, if you were to see them 3 years later, right? That's what I would tell homeboy. Hey, you really like my daughter? Come holler at her in 3 years. You know where we live. We ain't going nowhere. Come holler.
She might go somewhere.
Because developmentally, in my house, come see me in 3 years. In my house, right? She can go there. Go ahead, baby. Knock yourself out. That's who you think you love. That's who you think it's that's the one. Go ahead. Daddy will be right here. I'll be right here. I'll see you.
I have standards as a grown, hairy-ass man to know when things are no longer appropriate.
Because, yeah, bro, put me in a position, right, where I'm around people, where I'm developing mentally, my maturity is changing, certain political aspects are starting to be added in, right? All these different things that you start doing.
As a 30-year-old man,
hold on. Let me finish this thought though, right? Because it's a fair like debate.
Sure.
You gain more knowledge, more wisdom, more everything by your association, right? Knowledge. By the people that you're around on a consistent fucking basis. And if my daughter, right, was to be dating a boy where his constant association was 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, and his is, hers is these, business owners and this person and that person, I'll be like, baby, you need to leave him alone. Leave him the fuck alone.
Well, what kind of business owners and shit are you going to be around at 18 years old, Putch?
Swap it out for anything. Swap it out for anything.
Just like coworkers, classmates.
Yeah, your
$15 an hour job at Wendy's?
Dude, people join the military.
Meeting with CEOs at 18, dog.
People join the military, bro. They blow other people up at the age of 18. They're blowing people up at the age of 19, and they're dating a 15-year-old.
So as a 30-year-old man,
where's
your limit?
My limit?
Downwards in the 20s.
Dating?
I'm talking about him himself.
Yeah, as a 30-year-old man, how far down here are you going?
Dating? Like dating?
I'm being genuine. I'm being 100% genuine.
Cisco, why are you so
I'm gonna-
heated right now, bro?
because because this is a debate. He said this is an easily debatable thing, so let's debate about it. As a 30-year-old man, how far down are you going into the 20s?
To date, we're talking about dating.
To date,
The
not
low-
just to fuck.
God,
date
these days,
somebody.
bro, like,
How low? Genuinely, I'm being dead honest. Be
maybe
dead
like
honest with me.
bro,
Say
maybe
24.
like-
Say 24. Say 24.
No, honestly, like if somebody was my age, I would tell them, bro, the lowest you should go is probably like 25, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Fuck
Anything
no.
lower, anything
25, still crazy as shit.
yeah, 25.
Women are still in their
lowest.
developmental state at 25. So why are you going 5 years down?
I don't think they
but
are.
You're
Actually.
not okay
I think
with
they're
No,
it?
they're
stopping.
Absolutely.
No. I don't think they are.
Mental
Still-
development stops at age of 25.
At 20.
At Damien, what is the oldest you would date and why? Well, thanks for asking, Crystal Waters.
Who's older? Who's older, you or your lady?
She is, but only by like a couple of months. The young.
Y'all the same
the-
fucking age.
Oh, what is the oldest I would date? Oh shit. See, because I feel like it is weird, like dating up, because I'm like, he's my son. Oh my god, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, you get what I'm saying, bro. Like
Literally, like the older, I'm thinking like 30. I'm like, bro, you got most of your life kind of figured out. I feel like at 30, like you're not that you can't have children anymore, but I feel like you've had so much more experiences. You're doing a lot more. 30, I'm like, damn. How are we
What the
dating
fuck are you
right now?
saying damn for at 30?
said that we're old.
No, I'm not saying you're old. I'm just saying like when it comes to a relationship, I would hope that like the person I'm with, I could experience things with for the first time. I know I won't experience
Yes,
everything,
Yes.
and
yes.
like they'll do shit that I won't be there for, and
Mhm.
they would have done shit that I never got the chance to experience with them. That's
Mhm.
fine, but like and don't get me wrong, it works. I have a friend who dated and married somebody who was older than her. I forget by how many years, but they're working perfectly fine. And I think it's doable, but 30 I think is like my top end. I'm like, all right,
I'm going
30
30
is cool.
going down, bro. I haven't dated anybody older. This is where I fucked up. That's where I fucked up, honestly.
You think you need to go up?
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going up or down anymore. I've already fucked up, okay? But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's always been younger for me.
Like now, bro, it's hard for. See,
Except for Peanut's mom, we're the same age.
I'm the wrong person to really ask because it's like
Talking, I gotta pee.
Wait,
wait, what'd you say?
Keep talking. I'm gonna go pee, but I can hear you guys.
Oh, okay. But it's hard for me nowadays to even want to date somebody who doesn't have kids because they just don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
And
I
think
always say
I think that's what does it for me for the high school thing. If I was to date, like, if I was to really like think about that and try to explain it to my daughter or to my son, it's like, baby, but they're just going through things that you're not going to fucking understand. You have no idea, like, you know.
But at that age, it's so like ideally, right? They're gonna get it. But I like at that age, you don't think your parents know enough. You know what I mean? They don't think they're not gonna listen to you. Like I don't know. There's people who probably told me about the relationship that I was in that I didn't listen to because I thought I had a handle on it or I could figure it out, and they didn't know better than me.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Me telling 15-year-old me anything would have been like not happening, So yeah, I get your point. I definitely see that.
Yeah, I date younger, dog.
That's okay.
It's been like 4 or 5 years of separation. 5 years of separation.
Cisco didn't wash his hands. Crystal Water says.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Now I see it. How the fuck am I supposed to see that? Cisco.
Listening? No?
No, I don't see it. Literally dry as bones, my man. Maybe a little piss on the fingertips, but that's about it.
I can't tell if it's water or if it's piss.
Oh no.
I mean, I think too that also alludes to why it's so scary for kids to turn 18, right? Because I'm not gonna knock a dude. Am I gonna think it's weird? Yeah. But if he's 30 dating an 18-year-old,
that's too much.
That's
way
wild.
I'm not going to knock him. It's all within legal bound. It's
What
all
about-
within legal bound,
what
but
about-
it's
what about-
weird.
What about DiCaprio? 25.
He's weird.
Is he weird
Am
for
I
that?
sure about dating? Hold on. Am I sure about dating younger? Yeah, Vicky was 25 or some shit like that, and Alyssa was 26. She just turned 27. That's younger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My top end would be 30. Wait, Putch, did you say your low end, or what would be the youngest?
Yeah, like 27-ish, dude. Like honestly,
That's not dating, buddy.
Wait, what about you, Sam? What about you?
You know,
Wait, what was the question?
What's the youngest? Wait, let's do both. What's the youngest and the oldest? What's the
youngest I would go?
Yeah.
26.
Okay, what's the oldest?
40.
Wow. Wait, how old are you? 30.
2.
32. Wow, that's a big jump. 40, that's a big jump. But you're looking for like
40?
MILFs. I know you.
No, it's not even MILF. It's just like, think about the types of conversations we have, right? Yeah, we're playful, but like I like to have real ass conversations sometimes with people that know how to communicate, understand communication levels, don't want to be around all the fucking time. Like I don't want to be around you all the fucking time. You know what I mean? I want somebody that has their own fucking life, and you know what I mean? Like if that was the case, that's why 40 would be top for me.
What about you, Push? What's the oldest?
um,
Let me just say, y'all are some two good-looking motherfucking 30-year-olds, bro.
thank you, brother. I drink water.
No, I'm just saying, y'all look like 20-something.
Thanks, bro.
Okay.
I actually hear that a lot. Punch does look like he's in his mid-20s, huh?
Yeah, that ass.
Dude, I got wrinkles right here though.
Nah, but those are like smile lines. Those are like nice, like fun wrinkles.
Are they?
Yeah.
Based from all my
Yeah, they're like
big ass pores.
I'll be tripping, bro. I'll be like, fuck, how do I fix it? fuck, I'm getting old.
I have wrinkles on my forehead, bro. It's terrible.
Oh,
My
I got
forehead
that.
just keeps getting bigger, bro. Look at this shit.
Yeah, I just got a big forehead, so there's got to be wrinkles in there
Botox.
somewhere.
No,
But
yeah,
no,
bro. That's why I never pulled this shit
Yeah,
back.
Punch, how old are you now? 30, right? You're 30, right?
I turned 31 on Thursday.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, Punch, what's the oldest? What's the oldest you go?
Oh, I was thinking about
Wait,
that.
why didn't we do a birthday stream this week? What, you want to do birthday stream next week?
No. I don't. I'm good. I'm good.
Nah, we're doing birthday stream next week.
No, just enjoy.
Birthday stream.
No,
I can't. Actually, I can't stream next week. I can't.
Ah.
About it. I have Peanut for a whole week.
Oh, that's
bro.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll plan something out then. But please just enjoy Thanksgiving, y'all. Please just do that and fuck a birthday stream.
Can we do a Thanksgiving stream? Can we do 2 this week since we're not doing one next week?
Well, I'm gonna be with family on Thanksgiving Day.
All night though.
I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be in.
Oh, word.
I'm gonna be in up north.
I think 40. I think
Tuesday.
I think I'm good with 42 out of a 40-year-old. She's got to be like young though, like you know what I mean. Like
he's looking for the MILFs.
I'm talking about.
So he wants that Lululemon wearing fucking.
No. I'm talking about Disneyland going, fucking Magic Mountain going, fucking haunted house, haunting. Still down to go get a spooky basket. Like let's roll. Like you know what I mean. Really.
What the fuck is a spooky basket?
Like,
oh Lord.
Like
no wait.
Spooky basket for a second.
No
it is. I just tried.
No, is it?
A spooky basket?
I thought it was like snacks and stuff in the basket.
Oh,
that's a Scooby basket, dog.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know. Maybe I just be on Urban Dictionary too much. I don't know.
All right, never mind.
Wait, what's a spooky basket? Now I'm gonna look this shit up.
I thought spooky basket was like you put like little treats and stuff that like pertain to Halloween in it. Man, now I want to know. Hold on.
I seen a meme where it was a dude with his dick in a basket, and it like had like a ghost on it, and it was like it's a spooky basket. I don't know. I mean, I'd be looking at the wrong stuff on Twitter.
Basket made. The spooky basket contains candies and movies. It's usually made by a female and given to a male as a gift showing care and intimacy.
Hey,
wait, why did I get a spooky basket?
There you go. I need a spooky basket given 40-year-old baby.
Spooky basket, dog.
I
don't want a girl unless she's gonna give me a spooky basket.
Like
that's cute though.
Yeah, like have definitely, but that is, I mean, I can get where Cisco comes from with this, like have like conversation, like somebody who can teach me something. You know what I mean? Like to educate me.
The thing is, I know younger women that are like that, bro. That's the tripped out thing about it, and it's just like there's two women that come to mind when I think about that, and they're both in their like mid 20s, and it's just like, wow, you know, the age doesn't make a difference in that part. Like it's not as complex as because they're this age or because they're that age. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It's just a trip, bro.
I said that to my mom about technology. I think because me and Save, we talk to a lot of people like every day and about technology, and older people a lot of the times they're very much like, oh, I don't know, like it's before my time, whatever. But I've met people who are older that are like, oh, I know how to do this, like because I cared enough to learn. And I feel like it's not even like an age thing or like a limited thing. I'm sure it plays into it a little bit, but for the most part, I feel like you could be anybody at any age. You could be super wise young and super immature old, and vice versa, obviously. But you know,
no, absolutely. It's just what you care to learn or how you care to go about things. Like you said, you know, they said that they were like that because they cared to do so.
Yeah. I think that was really cool too. I always give kudos to people who know where I have to like go to your settings. How do I get there? All right, do you have a button on your phone? Like, what do you mean?
I'm sorry, I might hang up on you. Yeah. Just swipe up on your phone.
Yeah.
Buttons. Oh, I see a big red one there. No, don't press that. Don't press that.
No, not that one.
Oh
my
God, bro.
Yeah, there's just something. I mean, well, not, you know, I don't want to say too much, but there has been things to learn definitely from younger women out there in the world. I don't want to speak disparagingly.
They crazy.
Right, I don't want to speak disparagingly, and I don't think I've been speaking enough to the effect of really how I see women because I like to play into the jokes. But there's a plethora of young women out there who are fucking brilliant. You know what I mean? They're brilliant minds, and I mean, I don't know what associations I'm having where I just don't seem to be meeting them like that. Like, you know, not to say that I don't know any. I'm not saying that. But you know, as a younger individual, whether you're a younger woman dating somebody who's older or a younger man dating a woman who's older, you just know that they got life experience. So you're going to learn from that period.
Let me ask you this, Pudge, on that tip real quick, and I'm not putting you down in any way, Damo. You're not included in this question, but we may have talked about it before. But would you much rather if you were going to date a 40-year-old, would you date a 40-year-old that you met on a dating app? Or would you rather date a 40-year-old that you met out in public somewhere?
I'll be right back.
In public. In public. I don't mind like if we met in public and then really grew association over a dating app, like an Instagram or something like that, like, you know, like a social media. But if I was on Tinder and I met you there or something like that, that's just hard to date. Like, you know what I mean? That's hard because it's like the insecurity in me kind of kicks in, and it's like, well, how many other matches did you have? You know, like how desperate were you swiping the night that you came across me? Like, am I here to fill a void, or am I here by a real choice? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's why I stray away from online dating too. For that, not that I'm insecure. I don't think it's an insecure thing. It's just the concept of what if. You know what I mean? The what if is a very, very scary place to be in, bro. What if has destroyed me as a human being before on many, many occasions and has driven me to do very many of things that I'm not proud of doing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I think if you meet somebody on a dating application, I think the what if should not be there for the sake of where you met this person. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why it truly matters once you all meet and make a real honest connection. I don't think that there's an honest connection to be made on the internet.
That's hard because I mean, I think I have an honest friendship with Damien, and I've only known him through a camera lens. You know what I mean? And I've had longer and more consistent conversations with him than I've had with people that I've known my whole life.
That's fair. But it's also, I think it's also a different type of relationship.
No, and I was going to add to that, right? So like a romantic, to even add it into romance, I think it still applies for the simple fact is that I have no desire to kiss fucking Damo. Though I do want to see his dick, right?
Fair.
How does your mom feel about this? The see the dick thing.
Oh my god!
I don't think
Has she ever said anything about it.
No, she hasn't.
We gotta ask Damo's mom. How does she feel that we want to
that
see
we openly harass her son, dude? Oh my god, this thing is an HR violation
Bro,
in so many countries.
That Korpsx didn't realize it, and his genuine reaction just now, that was fucking funny.
It's like, how many episodes have I just been like, yo, dude, come on, bro. Like, you know, just show me your dick. It'll be all right. Just, you know.
I don't know. You said some pretty outlandish shit, bro. And the fact that she still
said,
likes you, I don't think it bothers her too
No, yeah,
much.
she loves you. No, she like jokes. Not
oh,
like
okay.
No, but she likes jokes. It's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, no,
we gotta get Damien's mom on here for at least half an hour, bro.
Nah, I don't think she'd ever do this.
Half an hour, just a phone in, just chat with her a little bit.
She could say hi, but she wouldn't do the pod. I don't know. Maybe
You said, I don't know. You don't have to answer this question or not. Is your mom conservative or is she more liberal?
Right now, I don't know. But I imagine she leans more conservative probably.
You definitely got to get her on the pod, bro. Two brown conservatives chatting with her. That'd be awesome.
Do you think the guys would hit on your mom? Be real? No.
I
would.
She's
very charming. Yeah, my mom's a legend. She said she's.
I
very
wouldn't
charming.
hit on her. I might flirt with her a little bit, but just like friendly flirting.
That's weird. What's up, Dev?
No, like a friendly, like a not like I'm trying to get with her flirt, but just like yeah, like a friendly flirt. I flirt with you all the time.
What does that mean,
bro? How many times have I told you how fat your ass looks in those pants that you wear?
I literally don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never said that to you ever, but no. Just like how old's your mom? She in her 40s?
Nah, don't worry about it.
I'm just fucking with you.
Nah, I know.
I'm just fucking with you. That would be cool to have your mom on the pod.
That would be wild. We'll see.
Would you get your mom on the pod, Putch?
No. She'd be so ashamed of me.
My mom would be a hoot on this fucking pod, bro.
That'd be cool.
No, I mean, my mom's talked to me at length about the podcast and this and that, asks a bunch of questions, but she just lets me do my thing. You know.
Does she watch at all?
I've sent her links. I don't know if she's ever watched though. I don't think I've ever asked her.
I know my mom has tuned in once or twice, but she doesn't like when I cuss. So
yeah, that's why.
That's like
my mom
30 seconds.
Yeah, she fucking hates it.
My mom hates it.
But now that I'm older, like, and I'm a man, she doesn't really say it much to me anymore.
Well, low key, I would be very upset with all of us because I don't like when people cuss in front of my parents.
Yeah, I don't like when people cuss in front of my mom either.
I hate that.
I'm the only one.
Wait, what do you mean when people, like, just in general?
If it's like me or my siblings, it's like whatever, but you don't get to cuss in front of my mom, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't like when my friends cuss in front of my mom either. And
yeah, my dad used to yell at me, bro.
I'm confused. Wait, because I feel like I'm the opposite. I feel like if other people are doing it, I don't really care because it's like that's your business. But I don't cuss in front of my parents, at all, really. Like it's very like switches off.
My dad,
PG.
I smoked a cigarette in front of my dad when I was 15.
Like my mom's friends, like my mom's friends or whatever, her coworkers or whatever, or like my friends' moms and dad, I never gave a fuck. But like my actual friends, like nah, bro, don't cuss in front of my mom, dog.
Well, yeah, I guess maybe it's like I think it's like if I'm not doing it, you shouldn't be doing it.
You shouldn't be doing it, yeah.
Maybe I guess that's true.
Don't do that. Because
and I think we'd all be respectful. I don't think we'd be, wilding on that episode. We wouldn't be like, "Yo, what the fuck, women, bro? Oh shit!" Yeah. It wouldn't be like that.
Women, I just want to dog them out.
Yeah, it would just be like
leave.
Respectful question. Like, what was Punch like when he was a kid? Do you have any embarrassing photos to share with the pod?
Yeah, that would be good. I think that
Wow,
would be
the
so
menace.
fun. Matter of fact, I would call my mom and ask her if she'd be done. Let me call her right now, actually.
Dang,
Real
that'd be
fast.
crazy. That'd be a crazy episode.
Let me FaceTime her and see what she's doing.
It's
you guys
Cisco's
hear-
turn
you
too
guys
to
hear-
bring a guest.
Can you guys hear the FaceTime or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, dude. We gotta get Damon in bed too.
I do. Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey.
Oh, are you sleeping?
I was.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You're on the podcast real quick.
Okay, no problem.
I just have a question. If we invited you on camera to hang out with us for 30 minutes one day, would you be open to it?
Sure, but I don't have a camera on my TV, on my computer.
Oh, we don't have to worry. Don't worry about that. I'll make sure you're all set up.
Okay.
You'd be open to it?
Sure, why not?
As long as there's no cussing from the boys, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
No cussing. We promise. We promise.
We can drink and smoke, though, and we're okay, right?
I'll be my guest.
Okay, Mom, get some sleep. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up.
Guys, good night.
I love you, Mom.
Night.
I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Night, Mama safe.
Night, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Good night.
Did you hear her? She said, have a good night,
What a
guys.
legend. Yeah.
Legend.
Bro,
OG.
imagine if we had an episode. Imagine if we fucking had an episode where it was just our moms.
That would be so funny.
Bro, that would be the sickest fucking episode. That would be the fucking sickest episode if we
Mom
had
having
all of
mom
the
talk.
Just the moms. we for 30 to 45 minutes just to see how
I feel like it has to be
similar-
that. That would have to be a
similar.
10-minute segment. I feel like they could not go for 30 minutes.
You don't think so?
No, I mean,
My mom can
because-
talk a lot, bro. Where do you
but
fuck-
none of our moms are like done. Like they're not for the cameras and shit. Like we're so used to it. They would be like, what do we talk about?
what did I press? What's going on over here?
They're gonna like move. My mom's gonna move a window and be like, "Oh shit, what did I do?" Like and
No,
lift
my
her
mom-
hands like this.
No, my mom's been behind my setup before. She knows.
Does she? Nice.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I had been asking her about doing a smoking section before, and she was just kind of like, "Oh no, I don't know, honey," and this and that, because she just doesn't understand it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
my mom's.
I wonder how many baby photos we'd see. We would I guarantee you we'd see more photos of Damien's mom kissing him in the mouth.
No,
I
we
bet- I put
wouldn't. We
money on
damn sure would not.
Money
There's
on
only
it.
one in the fucking
Guarantee you,
existence.
Damo, there is more pictures of your
Nope.
mom kissing you in the
Nope.
mouth.
It was one time. It was a fluke, and she never did it again because I sat her down and I talked to her. Be like, listen, I know it was
No,
one time.
I think that's probably
I would
the
never
number
get into
one
that
thing
again.
that I've talked about from this stream, from this podcast. I think that's the number one thing that I've ever talked about is the fact that Damien said he wouldn't kiss his kids on the lips.
Yeah, bro, I
That
wouldn't.
Still
Oh,
trips
one of my
me out.
headphones then.
That still trips
Yeah,
me out.
that's a fucking bro. You're gonna kiss your kid on the lip.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not. And if
All
they
right.
try to grab my face and strangle me into a kiss, I'll just because I have more strength than the motherfucker.
Oh
You're a
my
child,
God.
bro. You're such a fucking child. I know you gotta go to
That's-
bed, bro. We extended.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
we went over.
all good.
what
It's all
time?
good.
What time do you think you're gonna be back on Thursday? If you had to give a time. Oh, we
Me?
work on Friday too.
Yeah, we work on Friday.
Oh, you have somebody in my chat that agrees with you.
Who?
Kat says that she agrees with you about
What a
kissing the baby in the mouth.
This is why. Well, listen, Kat, me and you, we're on the same page, okay? Come over to 0%. Come over to 0%, okay? Link's probably in the bio. I'm just kidding. But no, I think it's weird. I think it's weird. I'd rather not.
I guess.
What
All
a
right, boys.
based cat.
Yeah,
Cat.
that like
Jeez.
made me really like I'm like, no, I should argue with her.
Based.
Listen, if it was earlier in the stream, I think we'd all have argument for this
The
one.
toxic
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
masculinity in me just started like coming out, dude, like
Just,
a
like,
werewolf.
twitching.
Yeah.
Much, bro. He's gonna be like, he's gonna get off the stream and be like, he's gonna walk around the hotel and be like, I fucking hate women.
The Homer meme where he's got the fucking covers up to his eyes. He's just like all pissed off.
Oh yeah, he's all bad.
Yeah.
But she,
All right,
but
boys.
she did admit though. She said, but I also don't have children, so
I can't. All right, we're in the same boat. To be fair,
All right.
it is weird though. I think.
Who's going first?
it's not weird. Whose night was it? Yours.
It's
So
Putch.
you go last.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Demo. You go first.
Oh, that's right. I thought we went with person's
I don't know.
topic
Corpse
first.
go last.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think he'll go last. I don't know. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. It's been really, really fun coming back to the usual Tuesdays.
Okay.
Today,
Are you okay? You just slurred that whole sentence.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I got a little. Is this better?
Yeah, a little bit. You all right?
I'm all right.
It's the 500 milligrams you took. That's actually my favorite clip from this fucking podcast ever.
It was 5 milligrams, by the way.
500. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post it on Instagram tomorrow. I'm gonna post it on Instagram, I think.
Thank you, everybody, so much for joining. This time on a Tuesday, so that's really nice. Thank you to Save's community, Korpsx community, my community, everybody who joined. If you were here for a minute, a second, the whole thing, I appreciate your time. Be safe, and hopefully you're doing well. All right, bye.
Thank you guys for another beautiful. This was a fun episode, bro. I know we got kind of dark and demented about shit, but this was a fun episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. Like I said, I know there's people that listen to the pod after the fact. There's a lot of people that listen to it live. I appreciate you guys. Zero's community, Korpsx community, my community. I very much so appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us. What do you say? Whether you came in for a minute, a second, an hour, or the whole thing, I appreciate you. And as always, you guys stay healthy, stay happy. I love you guys. Keep smiling, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey, let's go. Usual Tuesday. I had a stroke again trying to say that. Let's try it again.
Hey, no, do the A, do the A.
Hey, Usual Tuesday podcast here. You guys, I love you guys, man. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving, both of you. Yeah, and everybody who's gonna listen.
Me too, man.
Anybody who's gonna listen, I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Yeah, thank you guys for supporting. There's been some new subscribers on the Spotify, and I appreciate that tremendously, and more engagement too on all the other pages. So I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Jesse's reel on Instagram has like 6,000 views or something like that. It's fucking going nuts. It's insane. So yeah, so thank you for everybody who's shared or watched it. Yeah, this is what we do every fucking Tuesday. Yeah, Usual Tuesday podcast. Yeah. Sign out for me is I don't know. Be thankful. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Love your family.
Whoa. Wait. You don't have something insightful to go out on today? The pod before Thanksgiving, you don't have anything insightful to give us?
Listen, no, I got something. Let's check it.
Give it to me from the heart.
Right. Thankful is not. You're not thankful, and you're not truly grateful in the presence of that in which you have. Right. You truly learn thankfulness and gratitude in the absence of it. Right. So, in these days of giving thanks, don't only remember the people that you have around you, but remember the people who's passed on. Remember the things that we've lost. Yeah. And then turn around, and when you sit down and you have that feast, remember what you have in front of you. In the moments of chewing the food, all of that, drinking your drink and having laughs, enjoy those moments, be present. There's not everybody gets to be home for Thanksgiving. I'm not going to be home for Thanksgiving. So enjoy those fucking moments, please, for me. For all the people who keep the world turning so you can sit down and eat, please just enjoy it. Enjoy those moments, people. Yeah. Hope you have a good day, week, month, year, and life.
That was really good, bro.
Hey, round of applause for fucking Usual Tuesday. I love you guys, bro. I will see you guys. We'll chat about when the next pod is. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a fucking great night.
Love you, boys.
Love you, bro. Good night.